Levels is good. Levels is good. Let me know if the levels is good out there, guys, ladies. Let me know if the levels is good. Give me that thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up. Let me know the levels is good. We gotta know if the levels is good. Levels is good. That's what I'm hearing. Levels is good. YouTube, what is going on? YouTube, it is TMT back with another live chat. Before I get into this live, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Make sure if you guys are new to the channel that you guys subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both links will be in the description. If you want to be notified when I'm going live or whenever I'm dropping a video, hit that notification bell, man. It comes in handy. Make sure if you guys like what I'm doing that you guys share it. If you guys don't have donation, that's cool. I'm fine with that. But just share the content. Make sure that people are hip to what's going on in the sneaker community. I want to shout out everybody that's in the building, man. Shoe Program, Retro 813, Steak Sauce NYC, Eagles Fan, Cigar, Mr. Perfect, Chupa, Bane, your Sneaker Plug, Trap, Jupiter Yard, Chris East, Donna's in the building. Who else we got? We got Rude Boy in here. We got Stephen Brown. We got Wait What? They exposed. Uh-oh. We got the section in here. We got Rob. The hoodie is fire. I appreciate that, man. And guess what we doing today? We going in the same circle we going every single time we speak about 98 percenters, UAs, fakes, retail, gold, stock X, factories, China, real, fake. We going right back in circles. All right. So we just gonna address a couple of things. I do want to shout out MK the Truth. I'm a huge fan of MK the Truth. Come on, camera. What are you doing? I'm a huge fan of MK the Truth, and I also want to shout out Troll. Huge fan of both of those guys. A lot of interesting things went on last night. I watched the live on the section. Big shout out to the section. Dope live, dope live. But it raised more questions than answers, like it always does. Every time we talk about 98% fakes, reps, and what these guys are doing, it only raises more questions and concerns. If you watch the live, Sned SB, big shout out to Sned. I'm also a fan of Sned. I watch his channel all the time. Or Sneed SB. He pretty much said in his language, in the UK language, with the UK, come on, man, what is going on? Why my camera keep getting dark, bro? In his UK language, I speak Ebonics. I'm a United States of America resident and a New Yorker, so I kind of got Ebonics. I speak Ebonics. He pretty much said the same thing I've been telling y'all this whole time about the factories. The only thing he said was, nah, the Nike factories they don't do nothing in the Nike factories. But that's based on what he knows. That's based on what he's told. As you guys can see what he said on the live. They could be telling me anything, right? You never know. They know what's going on. China, those factory owners know what's going on. Sned don't know. Sneed don't know. He just goes in there, does his videos, keeps it moving. You feel what I'm saying? Looks at the factories. They give him whatever information they feel like they want to give him, and then he gone. He's not a Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? We got to be real. Everything I've been saying, except the fact that, which I know used to be true, I'm not sure if it's true now. They, after hours, if there was no inspections, no security inspections, they were in the Nike factory continuing to make pairs to sell them on the black market. Just to make myself clear, I don't know if they do it now because Sned is there now, but I know they've done it before. And then whenever they get raided, they move it to the next factory, the little factories around them. Everything I pretty much said was stuff that the same thing he said, and he's in the middle of China. The same exact thing I said, he said the same thing, just in his own words, just in his own articulate way. It's everything I said. Now, the thing that threw me for a loop, though, was, you know what I'm saying? I listen, a lot of you guys looked out for me when I was going through tough times, but I got to call it the way I see it. You feel me? Appreciate everything you guys done for me, but I got to call it how I see it, period. Whether it creates animosity, whatever it does, I have to call it like I see it. So the section starts to question the authenticity, not it's bad enough we already questioning the authenticity of the sneakers, right? And what they are, what they mean, and what they really are, whatever. Everybody has their opinion when it comes to the sneakers that come from overseas, right? But to question the integrity and the morals of a man by questioning, are they telling the truth about the stuff that they are getting? That tells me, look, there we go. The camera turning dark. Why is it moving? Come on, stop playing. That tells me that you really not listening to the videos. You just looking, and however you feel is how you feel. I've seen plenty of MK the Truth's videos where he clearly tells you if something is off, if the midsole is right, if the materials is right, and they giving him this stuff. And yet MK the Truth gives you a breakdown of everything that's right and everything that's wrong. So to question the integrity of those guys that do this rep shit, it's fucked up. And then just to question it, like, oh, well, they get free stuff, and they probably get paid. You think they telling the truth on try turning off the autofocus? I don't even feel like getting up. Try to question the integrity of the people that, if you watch their videos, not only are you seeing the visual of a shoe. Now I see, it would be different if I was Trollmaggedon or MK the Truth and I was just showing pictures of a website and saying, yo, these are hot quality shit. Go check them out. I will understand you questioning, a person. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no kind of product in hand. They just showing you a website telling you go check them out, right? So I will understand if Trollmaggedon or MK the Truth. Big shout out to both of those guys. If you want to go check them out, link is in the description to go check both those channels out. I understand if they were just showing like a website and pictures of sneakers and telling you to go check them out, then I understand you questioning their integrity and morals. But I've watched plenty of videos. Where MK the Truth, he's telling you the flaws, what to look out for, what's bad, what's good. He don't care. Like, and one thing about me is I was getting big packs. Zay ain't lying about that. We was getting paid. And you know what? The sneaker addict, DJ Dells, big shout out to Dells, OG in the game. He gravitated to us because we didn't lie about. We told the truth. If them shits came fucked up, we was, yo, these are real monkey. Look, this is not even a right. Like, it was no shame. We didn't care about the money. We cared about getting the truth out there to you guys. Whenever somebody got scammed by a website that paid us, didn't get their shoes, who fought for them? We went and fought for them. I was one of the advocates of fighting for people. If you went to a website that I was getting sponsored by, and they didn't do you right, I fought for that person every time. So to question the integrity and morals of people who clearly show flaws, who clearly show stuff that's off, and they say it in their video. So how could you say, do you think they really tell the truth about the shoes they're getting and the quality and the materials? I don't understand that. Are you listening, D Blake? Like, are you listening when they do their videos? I'm confused. And I'm not bashing you. I'm being real. Like, yo, are you listening? They clearly say, this is messed up. This is not right. And then it's crazy because you watching it live, right? Look how hypocritical people are. Fat Cat Greedy. I don't know you, bruh. And I ain't trying to attack you, but we got to keep it real. You have an issue with Troll bashing resellers, right? The way Troll does his video, I love the way he does it, right? Because that's him. That's his organic way of doing it. That's a new way of doing it. I respect new things, right? But you are bashing the dude on the same live when you talking about, yo, it shouldn't be no reason why Troll is up there bashing people, but you bashing the other dude that's on the same live as you. That's hypocritical. You don't like the way somebody does something. You continue to watch that, and you doing the same thing that he's doing on his live. So I start to question, like, is this really, are these guys, right? Because some of these guys are my friends, right? But you got to look at it for real. Like, is this really something they trying to gather information from and learn? Or is this a hate thing? Is this a bash thing? Because they say, oh, no, this ain't bashing. This ain't this. This ain't. But it sounds like that. It sounds like that. You questioning stuff that's answered in those guys' videos. You questioning it. But it's not a bash session when those guys clearly give you the answers that you are asking for. But you bash it. Oh, you question it. Listen to their videos. Listen to their videos. I think MK the Truth, it has more sneaker knowledge because he an OG. You can look at MK the Truth and tell he an OG. He got knowledge. Like he's, you know what I'm saying? I think MK the Truth has more knowledge of sneakers, of certain silhouettes versus Trollmaggedon. I do. And I could be wrong. And Troll, this is not a shot at you, bro. Because Troll is just he's his when you watch a Troll's video, it's like you in that new Tesla that goes 0 to 60 in 1.6 seconds. It's just a ride of your life when you watch Troll, right? And MK the Truth, he gives you a detailed breakdown. He goes into it. It's like he's making love to the shoe. And he's making love in his video. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, pause. But that's what he gives you in-depth detail. He dives into it. Like, look, this is what it is. You could tell. And then the thing about MK the Truth, he has a friend that specializes in materials. So he knows about materials. So he'll tell you what type of material it is. He goes in depth detail. So to question the integrity of, because we clearly know MK the Truth, we clearly know Trollmaggedon. I'm not ashamed to say, bro, I get these shits for free. We watch Rupa. They didn't mention Rupa, but we watch Rupa. You know he get free stuff. You know he probably getting paid. Yet, if there's something wrong with the shoe, he's gonna say it. So to question the integrity of people who are receiving product from overseas, that's messed up. Are you you try? It's like, to me, this is my opinion. Like you trying to create a narrative or paint a picture of people who review monkey shit or who has a sponsorship from a monkey company. You feel what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like you watch and you listen. I don't know if you guys are watching and not listening, but if you listen, these guys clearly give you detail, show you, look, this is wrong. Something, this don't look right. Like, so to question the integrity and the morals of people who are getting paid, who are receiving this product, one thing we don't listen, money, okay, money is cool, right? But one thing we don't want to do is mess up ourselves, our reputation, or make it look like it's something that it's really not. It's, bro, this is a camera, right? You could see me, you could see this shoe in front of the camera. If I'm telling you a lie, you could clearly see that I'm telling you a lie. I have a shoe in my hand, you could see the shoe, right? So how could you question people? The shoe and everything is in your face. We have it right there on camera. So to question people's integrity and morals and delivery as far as the information they provide to you is crazy. When the information they provide to you is if it's right or if it's wrong. Paid allegedly. Even if they paid, I got paid. And guess what? I didn't lie. I came up here and like, yo, this shoe is messed up. I'm not lying. Like, that's crazy. Cash App is in the description if you guys want to send donations. PayPal is in the descriptions. If you guys don't want to send donations, I'm fine with that. Share the video. Like the video. Let's get these videos viral because people need to know what's going on. And I'm gonna put the link out there because I'm hoping to have one-on-one conversations with people to get to the bottom of everything. Because, like I said, listen, it's my opinion, right? And it seems like it really does seem like Section 8 and you guys, it seems more like a bashing session or calling out session. That's what it seems like to me. It don't matter if they said anything about me. I was part of that. Like I heard Zaya say, yeah, Robin them used to get that. And he was telling the story about when he was, when we all started to mingle together. And even with the Zaya situation, right? Zaya was not offended in no way, shape, or form am I taking shots at Zaya. But I don't even think I knew that Dan didn't like Zayo. He wasn't going to do business with him because of Jenny Loop. I didn't have no idea about that. But I know one thing. I didn't care. Bro, Zaya's following was bigger than our following. So, of course, I'm like, yo, my boy, he got a crazy following. We wasn't scared, bro. Like, we was cool with Zaya being part of it. It wasn't, we never want to leave Zaya out of nothing. Look, in the past, right? Listen, this is my opinion. Zaya had the hottest content, and this was before y'all started to realize how much of a commentator he is, how much he could do this podcast stuff. Zaya had, bro. Zaya was the first to do a lot of the stuff that these people do, going outlets with a shorty, doing these crazy vlogs, and Zaya had crazy videos. Like he was nice with the camera work. And he's just live right now. But with the camera work, if Zaya was to go full force with videos, he will crush it. Zaya is nice on the camera. So of course we wanted Zaya to be part of everything. Clarity was dope. Everything. Zaya put out great content before he became a full-time podcaster. If Zaya was to go back to the old Zaya with the videos, he would be nasty with it. He would be nasty with it. You guys are influenced by what Zaya does now and trying to emulate it or imitate it, right? If Zaya was to go to work with that camera and put that camera work in, big shout out to Zaya, because Zaya know I ain't lying. He will crush people. He will crush people just off camera work. He will crush people off of camera work, and he don't even do it no more. But he's nice with the camera. So I was like, bro, I was garbage with the camera. I was just getting into it. I was garbage with the camera work. Zay was on some old professional type stuff. So I wanted him to be a part of it. I like, yo, Zay, get him in there. Get him in there. You feel me? But I've never, even when I was getting paid sponsorships, free crazy 10 pair of shoes, I always kept it real. It was no reason for me to lie. I clearly have a product in my hand and I'm showing it to you guys. So you can see everything that's going on. You feel me? Let me read the comments real quick, man. Big shout out to everybody. China pairs be better than retail. Sometimes because they get to study the real thing and replicate with higher quality materials. Let me see. And then even with Ron's other alter ego, right? He does weird stuff too. Like he to me, it feels like Ron's other alter ego wants to create a narrative and make you form an opinion based on him twisting up the situation. I'm gonna give you an example. He twists up my words all the time. Fine, I'm cool with that. That's Ron's other alter ego. He's gonna go full force at what he want to do. I'm gonna do the same thing, right? But to say, yo, nah, Troll was, this is what he does, right? He tries to create a whole new narrative. Nah, he wasn't trying to get me out of there. He was trying to get what's his name out of there? Sned. Like, bro, come on, man. How could you say that? Oh, because he didn't say my name. He didn't. So you trying to create a narrative. You trying to create a false picture of Troll. Oh, he's a scammer. He a fraud. Look, this is the type of fraud stuff he do. You trying to create a narrative, right? He clearly said, yo, it was a mistake. I want him off. You misinterpreted what I said in the message. I want him off. But you try to paint a picture that's not really there. See what I'm saying? And I'm to be honest with you, I'm just trying to get to the nitty-gritty of where are we going with this conversation? Like, where are we going with this conversation? Right? Because my boy Blake, he has 2 pair of monkeys, Chicago's and Breads, right? You paid for them. But you will openly say, these shits is fire, bro. These shits look crazy. So you don't think that somebody who's getting sponsored by these websites is probably going to get better than that? So maybe the stuff that they're saying is accurate. Maybe they're telling the truth. Like, yo, these are fire. Just like you paid for your shoes and you were saying these are fire. You see what I'm saying? You paid for your shoes. These websites probably don't even know you, D Blake. This is no disrespect. And yet you could go up there with a smile on your face and say, yo, these are fire. So imagine somebody who's getting paid sponsorship. They probably getting the best of the best. Wouldn't you think that? Like, I think certain questions that some of these content creators have is obviously it's answered. You have 2 pair of monkey shoes in your collection that you praise. Yo, these are fire. These are crazy. And yet you question the integrity of guys that are getting paid. You know they probably getting the best shoes. So you know they probably up there telling the truth. Exactly. You pay good money. So but I saw you praising the bro. I watched the live. You praise the shoes. So you think that somebody who's getting free shoes and paid to promote is getting garbage? And D Black, I don't know if you watch MK the Truth or Troll, but MK the Truth definitely outlines the flaws, the errors, the material, the suede. If it don't look right, the cement. I watch MK the Truth. Shout out to MK the Truth. If you guys want to check him out, his link is in the description. Make sure you guys go check him out. He does that. So that was that. You know, that was the poor part of the whole. I like everything else, the conversations. I love when Ron's other alter ego try to twist stuff and create something that's not really there. That's what he does, right? But to question the integrity of people that you call your friend, you know what I'm saying, or people that you watch as content creators, is mind blowing. When you yourself pay good money for your Chicago ones and your bread ones, and they came beautiful. D Blake, you like them shits, don't you? You like them. I know you do, bro. Come on, man. We got to keep it 100, man. If the confusion of what's going on behind the scenes is getting to people, listen. For years we've been talking about the same thing, right? And it's just a big circle. Because guess what? The stuff that we talked about years ago, we still talking about now. We're still trying to figure it out. So we're just going in a big circle. So what's the end game? What are we trying to accomplish by these conversations? Huh? Like I really don't understand. What are we trying to accomplish? I got these 98 percenters. They look good. They right on camera. They look good. Obvious white shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. These were free. Give it to me by Penny. Shout out to Penny. Like, I don't know what's the end game with this conversation. Where are we trying to go? What are we trying to accomplish with these conversations? Are you trying to get to the nitty gritty of certain people, or is it really the shoes that worry you? Are you trying to get to the nitty gritty of these stock X and gold and them niggas are selling fakes? Like, what is the end game? Where are we going with this conversation? Because as far as the factories and what the shoes are and everything, we're just going in circles, right? I am sharing information that I've gathered, right? You guys are going on the internet finding factories and putting your own thing together. Like, bro, where are we going with this? Can somebody explain to me where are we going with this? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then watch it, right? Go watch D Blake's live. You could tell with subtle attacks on certain people. It may not be something major in the conversation, but you could tell the direction some people are trying to take this, the conversation to. You could tell the direction that they're trying to gear this conversation to. Like, come on, my guys. Listen, if you don't like somebody, just distance yourself from them, right? If you want to commentate on certain things they do, that's fine. But don't smile and he in people's face and it's something different. You know what I'm saying? It's clearly something different. I don't have to come up here and make this up for content. You could obviously hear it, you could see it, you could tell. It's something, it's like there's something more to the conversation. Because remember, the basic conversation of trying to get down to the nitty-gritty of these shoes and what's going on, we're just going in circles, right? Every time you hear it's the same conversation, just different word and different people saying it. It's just a big circle, right? But the subtle attacks on certain people, and not even they don't even say names sometimes, right? But you could clearly paint a picture in your head. You see what I'm saying? Just watch these lives, listen to what's being said. You could clearly see what type of direction certain people are going in, and it's not fair. I think in order to get to the bottom, to the nitty gritty of what's going on, have a conversation with that person, especially if you guys have a relationship. Call them up, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Invite them to your live. Like, yo, let's talk. Just me and you, one on one. Certain people don't get along. You can't have a live with two people that don't get along that's going to curse at each other, right? Cut off the $50 donation where they could clap you off of it. Have a real conversation. Get down to the meat and bones of what's going on instead of this is my friend, but he does this weird. He does that weird. Like, that's something that you tell your friend personally. You don't go and tell his enemy that or put it out there on the internet. You have that conversation with them. Or if you want to make it public, you have that conversation with them in public on your platform. You don't go, if somebody is your friend, you don't go and yeah, it does look like that. It does look like that with people who clearly don't like him, who's clearly biased towards him. That's not fair, man. That is not fair. Now I'm talking about the section. Today I'm talking about you. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair. That's crazy. That is crazy. You clearly see everything. And it's not like, right, the people that they're talking about have low quality bullshit. No, these guys are high quality, great cameras, lighting, everything. So you could clearly see what's going on. To you, if it's a problem, If you see something on a sneaker that's a problem, call your homeboy up. Like, yo, bro, I don't know, the toe box look weird. I don't know, that Wings logo look weird. Like, maybe the person that, your homeboy that you're watching doing this rep review, he doesn't have the knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the case sometimes. Bruh, case in point, when I first started in 2013, I bought 2 pair 11s, Cool Gray 11s and the Concord 11s. I thought both of them were real. The smell, everything, it just felt real. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we're not educated. Sometimes we need to be educated. We need to be educated as people. Some people make mistakes on sneakers. Some things change on sneakers from when we were growing up. Like, bro, to call your man and question his integrity and morals, and is he doing this the right way? Is he getting paid so he's just ass kissing and making it look like it's something that's fucked up, man. That is fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. That's your man. Like, bro, he don't have to, but Blake, for what? He takes the link. What happens? What happens when he takes the link? $50 claps, people arguing out. You don't even it takes the live, it takes the good parts away from the live. For example, we was on Daniel's channel. GA Kicks comes in, starts threatening the kids, Ron's other alter ego's niece and putting on a shirt. Like, that's not what the good thing about the content is. When you can have a real interaction, a real conversation. The most successful podcast, the big podcast, not this little Section 8 shit, everybody gets a chance to talk. There's an argument here and there, but you could hear everything clear. When you got somebody, oh, your niece, I'm gonna kill her, put on a t-shirt, and somebody, okay, and then the leader of the whole live is like, yo, can you calm down? You could barely hear. Like, bro, that's a messy situation. If you want to have a conversation, a one-on-one conversation with somebody you call your friend, you either can have it on the phone or you say, yo, you know what? I want to have a one-on-one conversation with you on my YouTube channel. And that's it. That's it. You keep it that way. And nobody interferes. It's just you and that person. If that's your friend, you know what I'm saying? If that's your friend, I'm just saying, man, I just look at things different, man. I just look at things different. Everything I pretty much said on Tops Live is the same thing that Sneed said. Sneed said, SB, in his own words. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you guys that. He even said, yo, I don't think they tell me the truth about everything. You know, they not gonna, like, come on, man. Certain things is common sense. And then y'all like, big, yo, yeah, you know, you're giving out good information. Man, I've been giving out that information for years and I ain't even in China. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sneed. It's SB, man. I've been giving out the same information for years. Everything he told y'all, the same thing I've been telling y'all. Except that he said, this is what he said. This is what I say. I said the Nike factory shoes, they'll probably steal 1 or 2 because it's hard to steal because it's security. And then they'll replicate that. I said that on Tops Live. Go watch it. Because these guys will make up and twist your words around and try to make it look like it's something it's not, right? I said that. They'll probably take 1. I said, yo, I asked Ron's other OT, go, how many SKUs you think they steal from the factory? I don't know, probably like 15, 20, maybe 100. No, nigga, they be lucky to get 1 to 3 pairs. I said that on the live, bro. Why do you guys lie? And there was a time after hours that when the Nike factory was set, look, the hours are over. The factory owners would keep some of the workers behind and continue making more, right? When the factory owners got raided, they will set up shop somewhere else. I clearly said that on the live. He said, oh no, Rob said they be making them at a Nike factory. Like, you try to make it look like I said that's what they do, is just make them all in the Nike factory. Like, come on, Ron's other alter ego. Every day, yo, I like Ron's other alter ego, but you be on some real clown shit, my nigga. Like, you really be looking like a clown up there. I be like, bro, he's a clown. Ron's, I don't know. And then the crazy thing is, I don't know what some of these people's agenda is. I really don't know. What are you trying to get accomplished? Like, what are you trying to get accomplished, man? You got a whole panel, 15 different dudes talking bullshit. I come up here and just straighten everything out fast. Dolo. And this is crazy. Yo, bro, straight goofy. Goofy. I like Ron's other alter ego, but he's educated. He articulates his words good, right? But then he just adds goofiness to it. goofiness, and at least he takes accountability. Say, nah, I do be reaching. He takes accountability for it. But what you do is you confuse motherfuckers that brains don't work. You see what I'm saying? So everything you said sounds good to them, sounds right when you just reaching. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do. You confuse motherfuckers who brains don't work. You feel what I'm saying? And that's fact. And Ron's other alter ego, if you're watching this, which I know you are, you know what you doing, bruh. And you've taken self accountability for doing it. You reach a lot. And you know what you do? You confuse motherfuckers who's not on your level of intellect, bro. But you can't do that to me, Ron's other. I know what you doing. Like, bro, you twist up words, you try to create a narrative, you try to paint a picture of what it was supposed to be versus what it really was. Like, bro, cut it out, bro. That nigga, yo, I think Ron's other alter ego went to school for psychology. He had to go to school for psychology. That dude is he's a finesser with words. He's a great finesser. But let me ask you a question, D Blake. What's the end game with you guys? What are you trying to accomplish? Let's hear from the man himself, because this is the live I'm talking about. I'm also talking about Tops live, but I think Tops just go along with the flow. This shit is Tops admit it, bro. I just go and have fun with the fuck shit. I really don't think Tops care. Tops is running a business. His business is gonna be successful. Lord willing, I'm praying that his business flourishes. I think Top just go and just has fun and just be laughing and just say whatever the fuck he want to say. But I think some people really take it serious, like Ron's other alter ego. I think he's I think D Blake has gravitated to Ron's other alter ego to also get to some kind of point. The thing is that what is the point that you guys are trying to get to? Like, where are we going with this? You see what I'm saying? I want to understand where are we going with trying to understand what's the behind the scenes, what's the section. Like, I just want to understand what's the end game. You know what I'm saying? So I could get it. Let me see. The end game is to get the most info. But bro, you guys have, unless you're going to China, you guys have all the info. What else info do you need? Like, I'm confused. You guys have all the info. Not only we have given you info, accurate info, but you guys are even saying, you guys admitted that you guys have even additional info. So what else info? You want to know how big the Chinese nigga dick is that he was fucking making the sneakers? Like, what kind of info are you looking for? I'm confused. Yo, I'm confused, bro. Like, yo, let's see how big the Chinese nigga dick is that's making those Jordans over there. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You, you guys have all the info you need. The game is fucked up. That's it. That's all you need to know, bro. It's like, what else you trying to see? What color panties the Chinese bitch over there got on? Like, what are we getting at? I'm confused, bro. I am confused, bro. Okay, getting info for what, bro? Your niggas don't understand English for what? Just to get info for what? You guys have all the info. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why these guys are looking for info, because they are trying to prove a point. They're trying to make a point. This is the point of the sneaker game, right? It's a money grab and it's corrupted. That's the whole point. So I do my videos to outline that, to show it. Yo, bro, this shit is corrupted. Just be careful what you spending your money on. It's corruption, bro. It don't matter what you do. It's corrupted, right? So what's the info? What are you trying to gather info for? To prove what? Let's see if we get the answers. Tops is here.
Tops. Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, buddy. What's up?
All right, bro. So shit evolves, right? Always. Shit is always evolving.
Okay, Tops, can I ask you a question? What are you guys trying to get?
Hold on. Let me answer your first question, right?
Uh-huh.
Let me answer your first question, because you're like, yo, it's the same info. No, a lot of information that like other people provide that do rep reviews, the info is wrong.
What info is wrong that I provided?
There's info that are wrong.
What info is wrong that I provided?
The sneakers are made in the same factory as Nike is. All that shit. All that info is wrong.
What did I say? They're done there and they're done in other factories. Did I not say
better
that?
materials.
Did I not say that?
Look, all that shit, all that information is wrong.
When Sneed said that sometimes there's better materials. He clearly said that. So what's wrong? Are you in China, Tops?
MK, no disrespect to MK. Mm-hmm. No disrespect to MK.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't believe that he knows materials.
He don't know materials. He has a man who knows materials. His homie. He says everything in
But
his
he
video.
says himself, if you listen to him, he says himself that he knows material.
Okay, so what information that I
So the
provided that was wrong?
information that we're gathering by watching somebody like
Exactly, Mr.
Sai,
Perfect. I don't
he's
think Tops.
he's
Listen,
at
you
the
my homeboy.
source.
I don't
But
think you
no.
comprehend.
I rather get information from him because he's at the source. We're not.
He just clearly said, bro, he don't even think they giving him the right information. What are you talking about?
Dude,
I listen.
did you know Sai's a reseller? Did you know that?
Of course, bro. Of course.
Did you know he's a reseller?
Let me ask you a question. How many
He
times?
sells
How
the
many times?
UAs to us over here in the
What?
US.
I've been knew that. I've been telling y'all that for years. But watch this though. How many times even when Troll, I used to say, but Troll, come on, man, stop with the resell. You resell too. How many times have I said that? See, y'all niggas forget everything. I've called Troll out millions of times. I said, bro, how you gonna stop reselling when you a reseller yourself? Troll used to be laughing, but it's true though. Like, bro, the end game is this. There's no end game for y'all. Y'all just trying to
No,
make
there's no end
conversation.
game. There isn't. It's just gathering information.
I
It's
got you.
learning, right? We learn shit every day, new shit every day.
Yeah, I
You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
The
It's
thing
like
about it is,
it's
so let me ask you a question. Have you realized and learned that the sneaker game is corrupted? Have you learned that
it's
yet, or you still
always
haven't
been
learned that?
corrupted. It's always been corrupted since these major brands been around.
How many pairs a week that your boy Sneeze said they be shipping out to the US? Or they be cooking up?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I know
He
it's a
said
lot.
20,000 pairs, at least 20,000 pairs, right? How many times have I told y'all, yo, some of these consignment shops get these by the bulk?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do.
I've been so what information did I put out that was wrong? Tell me.
There's certain
Like,
informations that you guys put out wrong that do
what
the
information? Tell me.
like there's
The
times
information you hold on, Tops.
times
Watch this. The information you said I put out wrong was wrong. That was right information. I'm telling you, that's right information. They don't do it all day at the Nike factory. There was a time, and I don't know, maybe security changes, security measures change, but there was a time the factories open from a certain time to a certain time, right? After hours, they were keeping some employees to create more pairs, right? So they could ship them out to resellers that are in China, resellers
so
that
what are you
purchase by
calling
the
what are you
bulk in the
calling those
US.
pairs? So what are you calling those pairs?
I call all that shit fake. I call
But
all that shit fake,
so
whether
you're
it's in
talking
the Nike
about
factory or
you're
not. Even
talking
the ones,
about
listen, even the ones that Ron's other alter ego said, nah, if what Sneeze said, nah, they destroyed them shits. He said it, yo, they destroyed them, right? But Ron's other alter ego was like, nah, they don't destroy them. Those be the ones that they put out back. He's putting out false information. He's putting out false information. Whatever Nike doesn't check off, that shit is fake. Period. There's no UA, no none of that. That's accurate information. So what information did I put out that was wrong, Tops? Once again.
I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about in general because
Okay.
I've heard you say that they make these UAs in the same factories as Nike, and according to the source over
That
there,
is correct. They
no,
have done it.
according to him, they don't. According
But
to
it
Sai, they
depends.
don't.
Listen. If this is the assembly line, if this year they're coming out with these, they're cooking these up after hours, right?
No, that not in
Now
the
you
same
talking about
facilities, dog.
your boy
There's
Snide is talking about old shit like uh fragments. They're not cooking these up in the Nike factory no more.
no, he's
After
talking about
hours,
bro.
if
He's
this shoe
talking
is coming
about
out,
in
listen.
general.
Listen to what I'm telling you, so you can understand. If this shoe is set to come out in 2022, and they're cooking them up right now to release a real official Jordan release,
Let me ask you a
they are
question.
cooking these up after hours.
Did you watch Sneaker Jack's live stream the other night? The New Year's one?
I don't know who Sneaker Jack is.
All right. So in his live stream, Snide went up there and he put down everything down on the table there. So that's what I'm saying. You're missing pieces, dog.
What piece am I missing then? Tell me.
Information from the source, dog. He's our source. Believe it or not,
He's
Sai
not
is our
even the
source.
source. He admitted, yo, this is the. I know they don't give me all the information. He said that. He
Where
said
did he
that
say
on the
that at?
live. He hasn't been to all the factories. He hasn't been to a Nike factory. They well secured. Like, bro, are you not listening? Like, what part am I not? What part am I missing?
Nah,
What information that I'm?
there's
What am I putting out
information that
for?
he put out that was
Huh?
very important, and I suggest you watch it.
Okay, what information? I don't need his information. I know what it is. He
There's
clearly said
information out.
everything I said yesterday.
There's information out there, Rob. There's information out there.
Uh-huh.
Just like the dude that sent you got the information about him getting the fake pairs. It's his fake pairs of Cool Grays. It's the same thing. There's information out there that you were missing. You get what I'm saying? So like when
I
you
don't
hear
even know
people,
what you're talking about. You have to
hold on. But
elaborate. I'm
when
lost.
you hear people praising these fake
Mhm,
sneakers,
mhm.
right? You hear Daniel Blake, yo, these shits are tough, this, that, and the third. But when Daniel Blake grabs an authentic bread and puts that
Mhm.
authentic bread next to his UA sneakers, he'll see the difference between both shoes.
And then what Sneeze said, yo, Sneeze SB said, yo, if you put these side by side, the SBs, the Grateful Deads, what he said, they spot on. Did he
Dude,
not
he
say
doesn't
that?
even touch. He says he doesn't touch retail pairs.
Did he not? Bro, that's how I know you're not listening. He said on the live last night, the Grateful Deads are spot on as the retail pairs. So if he doesn't touch retail, how the fuck does he know they spot
He
on?
doesn't touch retails, bro. He tells
That's
me, so
what
I
he's
can't
telling
listen.
you. People only shit.
And in that end, I
Oh
can't
my
listen
god.
to it because he's already said that he already said out of his mouth
Yo,
that he
yeah.
doesn't touch retail pairs.
YouTube, pay attention. YouTube, pay attention. This is what I be talking about. People be flipping words
I'm
and stuff.
going based on what he said. He says he doesn't touch retail
But you half
pairs. All he
listening. You're not
touches is the
fully
UA
listening.
shit.
So listen,
I
once
can't
again,
listen to him if he doesn't touch the retail. And that
tops,
end, I can't listen to him. I can't
tops.
believe that they're spot on because he doesn't touch the retail pairs.
You
He
listen.
said it out of his mouth that every item he
Uh,
touched, they're fake.
you think that somebody who knows that fucking fake sneaker is spot on doesn't touch retail?
Bro,
You really think
he
that?
said it
I'm
himself.
just asking the question. Yes or no?
I'm not gonna believe it because
Okay,
he
that's
said it
fine.
himself. He said it
Uh,
himself that he doesn't touch the retails.
So what information that I put out was false again? So for the people, because the people want to know what's the
It's not
information I put out.
false. It's like misinformation, right? There's
Okay,
pieces
what's
that
the
are missing.
misinformation? Which part of
There's
it?
pieces that are missing. Like
Uh-huh.
the whole thing that these UAs get made in the Nike factories
And
where
try
where
again.
factory gets
Once
made.
again, let me make myself clear because I guess I have to like really detail it. I'm starting to realize that if these are set to be released in 2022, listen to what I'm
Mhm.
telling you. Okay, this is a fragment. These came out years ago, right?
Forget
These are
about the
being
fragment. Let's talk
hold on,
about those. Let's forget about the
hold
fragment.
on. Let me speak. Right now, these wouldn't be done in the Nike factory. These are side factories, whatever. Right now, once again, pay attention to what I'm saying. If these are set to release in 2022, right?
Mhm.
Once the hours are done for them doing their Nike developments, they are and also making these to sell them to resellers in China. They are resellers in China. So after hours, the factory owners are allowing workers to continue the development of stuff that was supposed to be released in the future. That's why there's a lot of early release shoes. Once again, Snide also said it is impossible to steal shoes out of the factory. Your boy Ron's other alter ego said, man, I think there's still like 100 to 15 or 100 pairs. I told him, bruh, they be lucky to get one out. The most they'll probably get out is 3 pairs. And look, that's when it's hours, right? Once it's closed, unless there's a factory owner that requests this worker right there. You stay back, you stay back. We're gonna make these shoes. We have somebody over there that's gonna buy them from China. China then sells them to whoever they want to sell them to, whoever they got the contracts with in the USA. Remember, a majority of the expensive stuff, of the best stuff, is shipped where? To the USA. The same thing I've been telling y'all for years. So what misinformation that I put out? It's how you understood what I said that's fucking you up. That's what's fucking you up. You understood it the way you want to understand it, and then Ron's other alter ego putting shit in your brain, brainwashing y'all niggas.
He's not
That should be
brainwashing
weird.
anybody, bro. Everybody has their own opinion to what it
But you
is.
not listening. You listening.
But
You half
I don't
listening.
think you're listening though. That's what I'm saying.
What
I don't
part am I
think
not listening to?
you're not listening to. You already made up your mind that everything's fucked up, right?
It is fucked up.
I understand that, and it is. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you on that end.
Okay.
But what I'm telling you is,
Mhm.
you're saying something, right? But then we got somebody coming from out there, right, and
Mhm.
explaining to us how shit pretty much works in the UA factories, right? These fake factories where they
Mhm.
make these fake sneakers. You get what I'm saying? So that's the information that we're gathering, right? You never put out pamphlets of a sneaker being built, how they built a sneaker, but and when there's evidence showing that Nike has barely employees touching those shoes, they're made by a machine. Did you know that? There's videos, bro. There's videos on it. That's what I'm
I,
saying. Like,
bro,
there's a
that's
lot of
certain.
shit out there for people to learn.
What's your
And for
point
people
though?
to
What's the
learn,
point you're trying to get to?
the
That I
thing
didn't
is
go into
this,
detail of how the
because
machines
you're
put them
talking about
together,
the end game.
how the Chinese people
You're
got to
talking
put
about
certain
what's
things.
the end
I
game
didn't
to
go
this, right?
because I didn't go into detail. That means I'm putting out misinformation.
No, you're putting out your opinion.
I'm putting out facts, bro.
No, you're not. You're putting out your opinion. You said
Said.
yourself is your opinion on it. What
Yo,
you think
listen,
you
your
know.
boy clearly said everything I
What
said.
you think you know.
As far as the corruption,
I put
as
out
far as how the shit is being
information
made, as
that I
far as
think I
factories, as
know.
far as the bootleg shit, I've been
Okay,
saying
but
everything he
I'm just
said.
saying, you put out information you know, and I put out information that I think I know, right? You put out information you think you know, I put out information I think I know, right? It's our opinion at the end of the day. He's over there. You get what I'm saying? So whatever he says, you know, you could take it how you want to take it, bro. But if it's valid information, right? If you think it's valid, if it sounds valid to you as a person, then I'm gonna take that info and then keep doing more research and more research of it.
All right. So look, I'm gonna dumb it down a little bit. So what did he say that I haven't been saying? Give me an example. Especially live on Dplex Live. What
he
has
put
he
out a lot of information, dog? I don't know 100% right now. I don't have it written down because I'm doing shit. But I saw you.
But you know, I've put out misinformation. So you know that about me, but you don't know the information he put out. And you was on the live. Wasn't you on the live last night?
Yeah, I was on
for
there
a little while.
Yeah, but I got off to go.
Oh, okay. But I'm pretty sure you watched some of it, correct?
No, I haven't watched the rest of it.
No, I said some of it. I didn't say all of it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I said some of it.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Rob, there's a lot
source to other factories that should not have them. I've been telling you guys that, like, I didn't go into in-depth details about the machines and stuff. Nobody never asked me about the machines. They just asked me about the shoes and how they're being made. And I gave you guys the information, accurate information, the same information that a guy in China, because you got to think about it. So you go, listen, watch this. Watch how fuck you up, Blake. Tops. So you going by the information of a UK guy that lives in China. I am going by the information provided to me from a Chinese man in China that has relationships with factory owners. You see what I'm saying? So you guys took the information from a guy from the UK that lives in China now, and I got my information from a guy that's in China. Because remember, the same people that's giving me information is the same people that he's getting the information from. So what's the difference? Because he's in China? That's what makes us different. Is because he's over there. I had the same conversation with China, the same people he having conversations.
Yeah, but
with. The only thing I haven't walked into the factory.
Those people are sales guys, right? So let's say, for an example, now you ask somebody out there, hey, how much is the shipping cost? They're gonna tell you from between $60 to $100. When you look it up, the shipping between China to US and the time frame that it gets to, you know, it costs us between $18 to $28 to get the shit shipped from China to over here.
I've been telling y'all about shipping and everything. Listen. Yeah. God damn, I could
That's
tell.
what I'm saying. Like, you can't believe what those sellers are telling you.
Listen,
but you can't believe what those sellers are telling you.
You guys was just talking shit about, oh, look, the prices went up. What the fuck did I say? Because of shipping. I said that. What the fuck is I speak
$28, $30 not going to increase.
I don't think I be speaking proper English. Am I not? Listen, let me ask y'all a question. Even you guys on the panel, do I not speak good English? Do I speak like do I got like some kind of slang or Chinese, Mexican? No racism. This is like real shit. You know how when you come from the islands or from South America, you got like an accent.
You is an island boy, though.
You know what I'm saying? You can't really understand. Like,
but you is an island boy.
I just said, but it's like, you know, when you come from the island, when you first in the United States, you got like a accent. Your English, your words don't come out good. Is that something that's going on with me? Because I really be thinking like, yo, am I speaking this fucking real English that people can't comprehend it? No, or do I got like some kind of, you know, like, is it fucking confusing people? Like, bro, man, this is crazy.
Yo, Todd, this is my question for you, man. You said MK don't know materials. What?
I feel like he doesn't really know.
You feel like he really doesn't know. Yeah, but how many of his videos have you watched?
I watched a bunch.
And he said he know materials. You feel he don't. What made you come to that conclusion that you feel that he don't know materials? When that's all his content is showing the shoe, cutting up a shoe, showing the materials.
I believe I've only found probably one video of him cutting up a shoe.
Yeah, but he talked about the materials in mostly all his shoes.
He does.
But you just said, see, Snide jump on one show and not his word gospel.
The thing is that you're not watching either. He didn't jump on one show.
No, I'm talking about from this show he did with Zaya. I understand he got his own content.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that show got fucked up, so he ended up going somewhere else and put out way more information out there.
Yo, Tops, let me ask you guys a question. I want to get to the nitty gritty of what's because you guys keep saying, y'all, we want more information, but for what reason? And like
It's to
what
learn, bro. It's a learning process, dog.
to
That's
learn.
all it is.
Are you? Let me ask you. Are you
It's
planning?
it's
To
it's
build, hold on.
interesting.
Are
It's
you planning
interesting
to
to
build
know.
a factory in the United States to make shoes?
No,
Like,
it's
I'm
just it's
confused.
interesting to know. It's product that we wear. It's product that we consume.
What's good, Ra?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good to know. It might not be entertaining for other people, but it's entertaining for me. It's entertaining for Daniel Blake. You know, people like Zaya, people like your. I don't know about you, but it's entertaining for people like that, right? That information is important to us in a way.
So,
You know
so
what I
you
mean?
think? So, let me ask you a question. So, do you feel as if it should be a refresher every other day, or every month, or every 2 months?
Yeah. If something else new comes out, yeah, of course, why not?
There's not as far as the bootleg shit and factories and shit. There's it's gonna always be the same shit. It's just gonna be bootleg shit being made in a bootleg factory with the
No,
same,
because a lot of
possibly
times,
the same machinery as a regular Nike
then
factory.
it's just darkening up. But
Yeah, I
listen,
got it. It's
listen,
gonna come back
listen,
on.
listen, Rob, come on, bro. You could vouch for this, right? And I'm not speaking on you. I'm talking about like in general, right? Because I feel like a lot of your info, you always keep it a buck, and that's me keeping it 100 with you, right? You always keep it a buck, and that's why I watch your shit, right? I support your channel because your info is valid. I'm not saying your information is not valid. I'm just saying that there's some information that even I provide can be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or could be misinterpreted or whatever the case is, right? I'm not saying I'm
Okay,
perfect.
now that's good. Now, if my information put out was misinterpreted, that's not my problem. That's
Yeah,
whoever's
exactly.
misinterpreted it.
Exactly.
Okay,
But
just to
that's
make
what
that clear.
yeah, exactly. So before shit goes left between anybody, right?
Yeah.
Because I can
It's
see
not
some people in the
because
chat already.
I'm definitely gonna keep it as a debate. I'm not arguing with
Yeah,
niggas
and
about
this
no
is not an
sneakers. We
argument. I
friends,
don't
we friends, we got relationships outside of here. So being that you guys took it public, even if I wasn't mentioned, I still have a voice and I'm still a commentator. I'm still a fan of what Daniel Blake did. So
of course,
I get to speak on it. You feel what I'm saying? Without you guys taking offense to it. I don't want you guys to be offended. And I would love for you to come up here and debate with me. Daniel Blake debate, Ron's other. I love that shit. You know, you guys know I love it. Me and Zaya debate like that. This is what it is. We
yeah.
shit.
So at the end of the day, like I get your information and I appreciate your info, right?
Yeah.
But when you have somebody that is already coming out there that talks proper English and you can understand what he's saying and he's bringing in information, because I don't agree 100% with everything he says, but he brings valid information. You get what I'm saying? He brings in info that we don't really know about over there, right? How shit works and all that shit. And how he broke it down was very important. So when somebody like that comes through, right, grabbing that info from him, it's really good information. Like he broke it down how everything. He's like, yo, nobody in the US. One thing that he told me that kind of like I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's good information. He said that nobody here in the US can get fake sneakers straight from the where they make them at.
Facts. That's
Wherever
facts.
they make them at, they can't get that
They
there.
can't.
So we already know. Now I know that when Rob said that, I could agree with Rob saying like, yo, okay, Rob did put that info out.
You
You know
got
what I'm saying?
everything is
Now
through middleman. You got to go through certain
you
people.
always go through a middleman, right?
Yeah,
So now I
always.
could say, yo, Rob actually did put that information out there, right? But a lot of people don't. People are saying that they're getting it straight from where they make them.
Oh, but that's because they want to be higher than, you know what I'm saying. You know how it is. Motherfuckers got egos.
They
They
put
trip.
that
They be
patch.
tripping.
They put that patch of the certification on their shirt, saying, nah, I get my shit from, you know what I'm saying, where they make it. That shit comes out of the oven to my hands.
Yeah, D
You know
Blake
what I mean?
asks, what's the end game as far as me? The end game is that are you? I hope you guys, as friends, as peers, realize that we're just going in circles, right? So so my end game is this. Is this something that you guys are trying to? I don't know. As far as your end game, that's why I'm lost, right? But are you guys using this against your friends, that people you call your friends? That's what's throwing me off, D Blake, for real. Like, you my guy. You've reached out to me like, yo, Rob, did you feel some type of way? At that time, I didn't. But the more I watch your lives and the more I hear you speak on things, I'm starting to get thrown off. Like, yo, D Blake, wait, because I remember outside of YouTube, I have a relationship with Tops. I have a relationship with D Blake. So if this guy that you have a relationship with outside of YouTube and the way you guys throw shit out there about that person, damn, are y'all gonna do that same shit to me? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that y'all doing behind the scenes? Like, because
No,
we
because at the
homeboy,
end
like,
of the day, you speak forward, right? So like if we we say something about you, right?
Yeah,
Based on your content, then you will know straight off the rip, right? You'll get a phone call from me. You'll get a phone call from D Blake,
correct.
right? So you talking about this whole troll situation and shit like that,
Yeah, like
right?
that's you know, because
At the end of the day, if you pay attention to their content, they're constantly subliminally throwing shots, and
yeah,
certain people feel like it relates to them, right?
correct. But certain things are obvious though. Like
Yeah,
certain
and
things are
certain things
obvious.
are
You feel me?
obvious.
Tops.
So what happens is the difference between D Blake and myself, we're saying his name
Okay.
versus he's not. He only mentions people that are bigger than him, right? Because that brings traction to his channel, which is a smart move. But the small subliminals are coming towards us. So that's where
But that's based
I'm
on
speaking
your
for
opinion.
myself.
But that's based on your opinion.
Yeah, I'm speaking for
Okay.
myself. Like, right?
Okay.
Like, I'm not speaking for D Blake. D Blake can speak for himself,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm
D, I got,
D Blake knows where I'm coming from
I
with this.
threw the link out there for D Blake. He could come in whenever he want.
So, like, let's say for me, when he did that one video, he's like, "Oh, when people out here sucking dick for shoes for a while, people ran with that shit using
Yeah.
my name on it, right?" So
Correct.
what I thought he was talking about me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I have all the rights to latch out
Not
and
facts.
talk my shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
I
when
think I felt some type of way about that. Like, damn, my nigga D Black ain't even let us know he was plugged in with these motherfuckers, so I could get a troll. You know, I want you probably gonna keep them shits. I was gonna flip them. I ain't gonna hold you. So if that's the reason why you held back, then that's cool. But yeah, I felt some kind of way too, because I'm like, yo, these niggas supposed to be my boys. If I had a, like, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. Zaya wanted some Iversons that were only releasing in Virginia. Him and DB Town. I went and got those Iversons for both of those guys. I let them know, like, oh, they coming out. I'll go get them for you. I went and got them for them. So if, like, I don't know, like, what kind, like, let me ask you a question. Like, do you pick and choose how you have certain conversations with people? And like, that's what throws me off. Like, cause me, a friend is a friend. You treat everybody equally, right? But I'm starting to realize that people that say I'm their friend, they don't treat me equally as another friend. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it's super weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on? Like, is there an issue between people? Is you know what I'm saying? Is there something that we could do as a whole, as a community, to sit down and chop it up and clear the air instead of just going
that's
this way,
already
going
been
that way, and then hold on. And then what people do is, oh no, I didn't mean it that way, or I didn't like that, and it's super weird. You know what I'm saying?
it is weird. It's weird.
It's
And
weird. I
we've
know I ain't
tried it.
bugging. So Tops, I'm not bugging though, right?
No, you're not bugging, because
Okay.
I've thought the same thought
Energy is
process as
different
you were
depending on
right
the
now, right?
person.
I thought
Correct.
like,
That's what
yo,
I'm
why
saying,
can't we
Gucci.
all come to a conclusion about shit, right? Is that at the end of the day, there's certain people that are stubborn to what they know and what they believe in, right?
Correct.
And if people don't keep like an open mind about shit and like learn what that next person is doing, they could probably be like, okay, cool, now I understand where he's coming from, instead of like be like, hey, fuck you because you don't like UA sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Is
Yeah.
like when somebody tells me fuck you because you don't like fake sneakers, but damn, dog, there's nothing wrong with me, bro. Like I'm a good, genuine person, dog. Like me and you could be friends.
Yeah.
Like I don't tell you, Rob, fuck you because you do 98 percenters. No, I let you be. That's
Not
your
facts.
shit. That's not my problem.
Yeah,
If I
facts.
say fuck fake sneakers, that's my problem.
That's it.
You shouldn't bash me, or you shouldn't
Nah,
disrespect
but
me
like, yo, if
because I
I'm on
said
Tops Live, I'm
fuck
like,
fake
fuck
sneakers.
fake sneakers with Tops. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. It's sneakers.
You
Like, I
get what
don't
I'm
care.
saying? So that's the whole ordeal, at least when it comes towards me, right? Like,
All right,
cause
so Tops, let me cut you off for 1 second. There's no issue, Rob. Again, don't put a wedge where it don't need to be. So let me ask you a question. So everything's about opinion, because based on everything we talked about, is clearly opinion of him,
of course everything
of
is
him,
an
right?
opinion,
So
right?
it's crazy. So being that Troll feels a certain kind of way about the shoes that he get. Yo, these are bro, he believes what he believes, right? Cool. Why question what he believes? Why question what his opinion is, right? That's a contradiction. Also, how am I trying to create a wedge when there's somebody who's saying this person is bullshitting about what he thinks about these sneakers because he has another agenda? I think he's trying to scam people. That's being said on your channel, D Blake. So what wedge am I creating? You're creating the wedge, and what I'm doing is speaking on the wedge you're creating because you created it. I didn't create that. You did that.
You know what it also is too is that when and we could put everybody has feelings, bro. We're humans, right?
Correct.
So people can be sensitive for what I'm about to say.
No, I got you.
We have feelings about certain shit, right? So when you support somebody when they did something for the public and we go out of our way to help you out, and then all of a sudden you disagree on something we say, and then you just literally throw us to the back burner, the first people to support you, you know, with that whole Henry situation, right?
Yeah.
All right, same shit with Troll, right? Doug, a lot of motherfuckers that supported Troll that still don't go that route, right? It felt like Troll kind of like turned his back on us when we gave him our time and our hard-earned money and support, and he's out here like, yo, boom, 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 boom. And this is to like at least the closest people, like people that he created a relationship with. Yeah. So that's why people are coming out now with the energy that they have now. You get what I'm saying? You might not see it.
You saying as far as when it pertains to Troll, because pretty much it looks like nobody has an issue with MK the Truth.
Correct? No, MK the Truth is gonna be.
He had an issue with him. That's why I think I put him in the title, because Sneak said he had an issue with him when he was telling them, "Yo, this is not the truth," what you're saying, some shit like that, right?
Yeah, because he feels like the information that MK puts out is not valid, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's the only reason why. But like, you know, I'm speaking on more like Troll. Let's say, for an example, now, you know, I go and I help Troll out, and then like all of a sudden, which that's why I kind of like read people a certain way, bro. And like when it comes to money, I kind of fall back.
Yeah, you have to. You already know. You listen. You know from my experience, all the shit I've been through up here. You already know how I could get. So that's smart, bro. That's smart.
If I could support him another way, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I didn't put money into his GoFundMe. I didn't do anything. All I did was I tried to help him out on advice to keep a strong head, keep his head up,
right,
and keep doing what he's doing, right? Because at that moment he was about to blow. You know what I'm saying? He was doing something like what people wanted to see, information, right, about a resale shop that, you know, showing proof that the authentication process is not there for that shop. That's what Troll did, and that was a really important message for the viewers to see.
Hell yeah, even you know resellers,
to be careful. To be careful. That was really good info, right?
Facts.
So at that moment, Troll has his support. The reason why Troll doesn't come at somebody like you and stuff like that is because you bring something to the table for Troll. Zaya brings something to the table for Troll. Why you think he's okay with Skinny now?
Who's okay with Skinny?
Troll.
What the fuck? Troll are cool. Bro, I'm lost, bro. I didn't even know that.
So,
oh shit.
Troll and Skinny brings something for the table for Troll.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
So it makes sense for him. Somebody like me, he knows that I don't give a fuck about fake shoes. You know what I'm saying?
So, Todd, let me ask you a question.
Regardless of what he says, I know Troll is a genuine person. At the end of the day, he has a mission. He's gonna continue on that mission, right? I just don't agree with that mission.
So, Troll, let me ask you a question. Is it safe to say, this is a question, is it safe to say that Troll created the wedge between, you know, the section between you and him? Is it safe to say that?
Yeah, based on what we believe in.
Okay.
It's like religion, right?
Got you.
The Jews don't get with the Catholics or however it is. I don't know. I'm not a religious person like that.
Correct.
But you get what I'm saying? It's like
I got you.
You know, it's just the same shit. It's like what we believe in, right?
So let me ask the section. Would you say that Troll created the wedge between you and him and not me, because I'm not coming up here to create a wedge, but when I see certain things and I hear certain things, it looks a certain way, right? And I am entitled to my opinion, correct, Tops?
Yeah, okay.
Of course. Now, I just want to make that clear, section. I'm just saying, like, bro, it looks mad suspect. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's why I'm up here to talk. This is a debate. We could argue, we could curse at it. As long as we don't take it out, yo, your family, this, you know, none of that. Like, we could curse at each other.
You know why? You know why people don't go? You know why people don't go after somebody like you consistently, or people like Super Duper Rupa, for an example, right? Because they keep it a buck, they keep it real when it comes to that side of the sneaker game, right?
I think it's because of my longevity. I think motherfuckers.
And of course,
you
hold
that
weight,
motherfucker's a veteran. We gonna leave that nigga alone, man. He an
and,
old
and,
nigga.
and so is Rupa, right? But
Yeah.
you don't hear nobody getting out of pocket with Rupa. Shit, MK he has a strong core following. Like you can see it, dog. Like people fucking they praise that man, bro. It's crazy.
His shit fire. His shit fire though. Information, the clarity, everything.
It's different. Like who other motherfucker out here is gonna tell you, yo, the music made by me from the Leno.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like he has swag to his shit, bro, and that's where I appreciate his content. Now, am I gonna grab his content to be like, hey, I know materials. This is better than the retail pairs. No, I'm not gonna agree with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I'm gonna agree with him on the sense of like, hey, the shoe looks good, the shoe looks off. That's where those are the shit that I agree with him with because
look what Primera said. Primera said, in my opinion, the people who feel there's a wedge are the ones creating it. Just my opinion. And here we go. We got D Blake in the building, the section. Make sure you guys go check out Tops and make sure you guys go check out the section. We got 170 people in here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Yo, D Blake, what is good, my guy? The section is in the building. What's good, bro?
You can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you hell yeah.
Shit, I'm like half asleep. I only got like 15, 20 minutes back because I gotta get shit going. The whole shit about wedge shit, that shit started with Trollmaggedon. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That term used, he's the one that's been saying that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of just ran with it as a joke. You know, Trolls had every opportunity to say what he had to say. You know what I'm saying? On my channel is more than once, more than twice. I've called him directly myself. It's no issues. Supposedly, we got no issues. But then I hear, you know what? I don't even want to talk about that. But we've had issues. Like there was no issues, but he made it seem like it was an issue.
Correct.
Other people made it seem like it was an issue. You know, obviously he don't like alter ego. You know what I'm saying? I get that shit. That's cool, man. We're on a public platform here. We're up here to entertain and educate, you know, and just, you know what, basically when I started this shit off, it was more just to hang out with the people that I know on the internet.
Facts. Yeah, correct.
So somehow it turned into,
my fault. I thought you was done.
Somehow it turned into a wedge, you know. To me, I don't give, if there's no wedge, I don't see no wedge, you know what I'm saying? Now at the point now there might be, you know, he might feel a certain type of way, but I'm going off of basically what I see.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you feel some type of way. You like, wait, hold on.
Not really. No, I don't want to say that. I don't feel some type of way, but I'm pretty sure he does from all the subliminal shit he's been saying. So you know, I'm direct. I'm direct with people. I'm not saying that he's talking to me.
Yeah.
But it seems that way, you know. But I'm not upset. If you hear on my video, I don't bash him. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else bashed him up there, that's on them. You know what I'm saying?
D Blake. So what I take when I watch a live, right? Especially when you start to you know these guys are getting the free stuff. Do you think they telling the truth about their sneakers and stuff? It seems like you go in a certain kind of way. Like
you could take it that way.
It feels like that. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, just say
if you could take it that way, but that's not the point. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to create a conversation most importantly, but at the same time, it whatever you tell me and whatever anybody else tells me, that's yours opinion.
Niggas keep saying, I'm here. I'm like the same. Like I've been up here, niggas been saying that shit for a minute, so I'm fucking here right now. You go ahead and say that shit now.
So D Blake, let me ask you now. He's in the building. What up?
Nah. I'm not talking to you. Talking to nigga Tops because they say this nigga saying shit. What's up, Tops? I'm here now.
Facts. Now, so let me ask y'all a question.
Nah, Rob, let me get this on my chest, Rob. I've been holding this shit for a minute. All right, I'm just trolling. Go ahead.
Man, that's what you're
talking about, Higgins.
What the fuck I was talking about? You see, you fucked me up. Hold on, man. So basically, my shit's just an opinion. I'm giving my opinion. If you get free shit, you're gonna, and it's a payment for advertisement. You know, you're not gonna give your 100%. What's it called? Your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Your review on something. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's 100% how everybody is, but it's just my opinion, and that's what I wanted to state yesterday. If you're gonna advertise something and you're getting it as payment, you know what I'm saying, your advertisement might not be 100% honest. You know what I'm saying? That's all I said. I don't think I went any crazy. I didn't disrespect nobody. MK, I don't even know the dude. I didn't even talk about the dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the dude. If you hear me clearly on the live, I say I don't know the dude.
No, I only put MK's name in the title
because
the dude Sned SB said something about him. So
yeah, I think they had an issue, but it's to me that whole Snide dude it's information. We're all taking in information. You put out your information, MK puts out his information, Troll puts out his information, fucking Snide puts out his information. It's all opinion based, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're gonna go with the new guy. The new guy that's from China, we're gonna listen to what he says. Do I agree with everything he says 100%? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? He said it himself. He's been in factories. He's been in a couple factories. It's very hard to get in there. I agree. You know, I don't agree. I understand. You know what I'm saying? It's all a business. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question, D Blake. So let's say, for example, I had somebody up here, right, that was consistently taking, you know, me and you we cool, right? But let's say, for example, I had somebody up here that was consistently taking shots at you. Wouldn't you feel some type of way about me a little bit? Like, yo,
I mean, you could say that. You could say that about anybody. You could say that about Zaya. You could say that about you. You could say that about anybody that lets alter ego go up on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all about alter ego. Yeah, I'm a grown ass man, dog. Ain't nobody gonna brainwash me. I have my own thoughts, my own opinions. If I feel a certain type
when I said that, I mean brainwashing the audience of people that's watching them. Like,
maybe, but
you trying to create a narrative that's not really there. You trying
to I get that.
Like it's something that's really not.
But if you do notice, whenever he does go crazy, I do always correct him. I always stop him, or I say, "Hey, dog, that's not how it is," or "Yo, you wildin'." Like, hold up, this is how I see it. That might be how you.
There's always a correction of.
Like I don't understand all this shit about Wedge and this and that. I get it now because I see Troll and I hear what he says, and the subliminal shit might not be directed to me, and I'm not really thinking that way, but I'm gonna respond. Why? Because this is a public platform, and it's what you be honest with you, what creates entertainment. I don't have an issue with Troll. I have Troll's number. I've talked to Troll plenty of times behind the scenes.
I remember you hit me up when you thought I was talking shit about
if I have
you.
a
Like,
problem,
nigga, what you talking shit? I'm like, nah, my nigga, come on, man.
Hey, Rob and I just noticed y'all mentioned. I just went in myself and looked at the tops. You got the tapes loud as fuck.
Sorry.
You good? Yeah, I just mentioned this Snide guy, and I went and looked him up. And I just want to say this to Rob, because Rob, you know how I feel about this type of stuff. I don't even know this guy. This goes for anybody. This goes for anybody, not just this dude. But Rob, how many more times are we gonna let motherfuckers that just randomly come in and say they know the real truth, and then you just take that? When we've been doing this for years, I'm just saying that I don't give a fuck if you live in China or you live next door to the factory. We've heard these stories where the next person knows more and more and more. It's not saying anything to you, D Blake. I'm just trying to tell you, like, maybe you should at the same time, like, don't just take these motherfuckers' words for granted.
No, I'm not. That's why I said from the beginning. That's his opinion. Anybody's opinion. I don't take shit as facts. I take shit in, and if I agree with it, and that's up to me. You're never gonna hear me say, yeah, I agree with you.
It's all based on what sounds valid to you, right?
Every 6 months, there's a new. What's going on, guys? I know the real truth about this shit. I've been in the factories. I know this.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to be a new person in 2022 who's going to come and say, I got all the real taste. These guys don't know what they're talking about. This is what it really is. Like, I don't care if you live in China next door. I see him. He did fake market halls and all this shit. Like, I don't like. Look, man.
We're going in circles, Tony D. Like all these years we've been going.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you got to remember though, the stuff that you guys know, that you guys learned is old stuff already. That's what, at least 6 to 8 years ago, correct?
It's the same.
I get that. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying, Top. Okay, look. It's old information. We're just getting the new revised information that probably the same shit that you guys were saying.
It's not.
Okay, but I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be. This is up to the people that are watching to decide whether it's real information or not. I've never told anybody, hey, look, this Snide guy knows exactly what he's talking about. No, we're gonna take his information and decipher ourselves and figure out if we believe it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
do our own homework with that shit. You know?
Yeah, like he said stuff that agreed that coincide with the shit that Troll was saying and stuff that Rob's been saying. He said a lot of shit that you guys have said in the past, and I even said that a couple of days ago. They both have the same information, but there is some stuff to us that I didn't know that he's explaining to us. Is it the truth? I'm not gonna say it is because
as far as the machines and shit, that's cool. I didn't know y'all.
He didn't mention that. He didn't mention the machines.
I didn't know that.
What do you mention, Toss? What do you mention?
The machines.
I'm gonna tell you,
machines were something that I found throughout, looking up stuff. You know what I mean?
So let me explain something to y'all that I explained before over and over. Right? I just want y'all to listen to this, and this is what I'm going by, and I don't see why it would have changed. The Chinese plug, the person you're buying from on your website, they want to make money, right? But the website themselves is a middleman. We already know that, right? Yeah. The middleman is trying to make the most money that they can make, right? The middleman is buying from a factory as well to get you the shoe, right? Okay, so the middleman was buying from factories in a city called Guangzhou, Dongguan, right? Those is where the shoes were coming from. They were coming from similar and same factories from Nike Jordan brand. Majority of the sellers that were on these websites are from a city called Putian. Look up the distance. It's a huge distance. It's like California to Georgia. It's far away. It's nowhere close. What happened was the Putian factories were making already fakes, the AAAs, the Flawless, and the Air Maxes that we know of back then. What happened was over the years, the people in Putian started getting the Guangzhou sneakers and upping their quality to get it the same as Guangzhou.
Yeah, they were replicating the ones that they was buying from up north, pretty much.
Exactly. They were replicating
That's
it.
what I told you.
And guess what happened in return? Putian was selling the Putian sneakers to the Putian middleman for a lower price than the Guangzhou. So if I'm a middleman, am I going to continue spending money at a higher end and having it shipped across the country? Or can I go buy my shit locally now for a cheaper price?
No, I don't think that the process of how it was done, the reselling, that's not what I was even asking you.
Well, no. I mean, this all ends on the fact that when people say it's from the same factory and the same this and that, it ain't from the same factory. It's from across the country of their country, bro.
Yo, they got factories. They got factories everywhere, dog. That's not what I was.
But there is no. From the last time I checked, unless someone can prove it, there's no factories, no authentic Nike, authentic Jordan factories in Putian.
No, they're contract. The people contract companies, right?
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah, but they're not contracting in that city.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I believe you.
I can tell you where it's getting authentically contracted in Putian, and Dan told us back in the day, Rob, it was Air Maxes. Air Maxes were getting made in that city.
Yeah, but that's older information that you guys got from back in the day. I'm not saying that information isn't right.
I can hit him up today I can hit up today and say, hey, is it the same shit? He's gonna say yes, more than likely.
Yeah, I get that. But to me,
well, because of COVID, it might have changed.
What I was talking about was I was trying to get information on a sniper that he knew. The process he knew. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that his information is 100% fact. You know what I'm saying? Again, a lot of the stuff that he said, it matches up with the stuff that you guys said in the past, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I was going at is basically I want to know what he knew, like what factories he'd been to. He's been to a couple factories. He explained to us the process of it.
Do you have videos of it, D-Blade? Does he have videos or he just?
He has a video. Yeah, he does have videos
of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying that he's the 100% facts or truth. You know what I'm saying? His opinions are his opinions. Like alter egos are his opinions. My opinions are my opinions. You know what I'm saying? The main thing I'm up here for, though, is to explain that I've never had an issue with Troll. There is no issue. If Troll wants to feel that way, I mean, that's up to him. I'm not his caretaker, dog.
So can we all agree? Can we all agree on the live that Ron's other alter ego is wrong about a lot of shit, especially the stuff that was overproduced and how they backdoor it and no, that's not true. It gets
like I said, alter ego's information. That's not him.
You reaching, bro.
Again, these are all opinions from everybody, you know. But at the same time, like I've told everybody, take in your own information and you guys decide what you want to believe.
Decide what you want to believe, exactly. So with ego's situation is the research he's done. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's all it's based on research that he's done.
I can understand if I'm like, hell yeah, Ego, you're right. Yeah, fuck Troy. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, I get that. But it's not like, but now you guys want to see it that way. That's cool. If there's a panel full of people that have their own opinions, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? The whole Fat Cat thing, that's between them. You guys gotta understand. He put Fat Cat on a song. All right. He's called Tops, the wizard of fucking the Shu Klux Klan. All right. I think they have a right. If anybody thinks that Troll has not done nothing to deserve anybody talking on them, go watch his videos and then come back. Now, same thing goes around. If y'all think that Troll has no reason to go at alter ego, go listen to the lives and hear Alter Ego talk shit on them. And they have every right to go at each other for whatever the fuck they got coming. That's on them. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to feel like I got an issue with Troll, that's all good, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not nobody's caretaker. Again, we're on YouTube. This is entertainment. If y'all don't like it, turn the motherfucking TV off and find something else, dog.
Well, you heard it here first. You heard what you said. It's all entertaining.
I'm just gonna say this because I'm gonna say this because I fuck with Troll and I fuck with Ron's Alter Ego. That's just me. All I'm gonna say is, as far as this whole thing, it all stemmed from Ron's Alter Ego accusing Troll of capping, and Troll actually did what he said he was gonna do. It took a long time, but he did it. So I respect Troll at the end of the day for doing that.
Yeah, no, he did it.
Yeah. That was that. So all the other stuff, like they got, you know, we me and Rob, and even me and this Ron's Alter Ego had debates about what was it, primary or blends, or what criteria blends and all that shit. Like you know, we have our differences.
Proprietary,
whatever the fuck the word is, but you know, I mean, I fuck with both of them.
Actually, somebody wants the link, drop it in the chat, yo.
Tony, it's like your information, right? I'm gonna take your information valid because you produce actually.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, man. I gotta step out.
You have a clothing line. You get what I'm saying? You have a clothing line. You did create a sneaker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna take your information as valid because I know where you're coming from, right? I see your work. You know, I pay attention to you. I support your work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, your info, I'm gonna take it valid. Now, what I was telling like Rob earlier is like, yo, but you know, we've gotten information where they're not made at the same factory. We got information that they are made in the same factory.
No, you misinterpreted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I took it that way, right?
Okay, I got
so
you.
It's like it's just like everybody else, right? No matter, I can say that the sky is blue, but it's baby blue.
Yeah.
Somebody can see purple as blue. I see blue as purple. You get what I'm saying?
This is the only thing, Todd, what you're saying, and this is the problem here. At the end of the day, it shouldn't matter what factory it was made from, as long as the person that's buying it likes it. The fact is, like, is it that me made in the same factory, is that being used as an agenda to push and sell it? That's where I'd be like, why are you worried about all that? You know, why are you so worried about if it's made in the same factory if it's not?
That's why I'm trying to figure out the end game. Is this something you want to get into? Like,
because there's people that preach that shit, right? In the chat, everywhere. There's people that preach that shit. They preach it to the point where they're like, yo, but they're made in the same factory. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Higgins, like, they really ain't. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I could be wrong about that.
New shit is.
I just feel like at times like that's being used for another agenda. Because at the end of the day, if I'm buying UAs, I don't care if it's made in the same factory or same. Like, I just want it to look damn near the same and feel the same.
Even smell the same.
The materials. Hey, I'd rather you say it's made with the same materials than same factory, because we don't know what factory. There's millions of factories over there.
Facts.
But materials can be bought anywhere. It can be made in a whole different material, but that material is being sold on a market store where anybody can go buy it.
Yo, Tony D, didn't you have an outline, a whole paper of millions of factories that was over there? Who had that information?
Yeah, me. It's all
okay. I remember somebody somebody had a whole thing. Runs out the Alter Egos in the building, but you had a whole layout of all the different factories and different locations.
Yeah, you could Google that shit.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Runs out the Alter Ego. You Ty, when you gonna stop reaching, man?
Who's reaching?
You always reaching.
What up, Ego?
Let me ask you something. Let me show you something.
Oh man.
Is that reaching?
I can't even see that. Hold on, let me put you on big screen. Solo layout.
What is that for though? Okay, wait. Is that Nike?
Yeah, you see it says Nike?
Yep.
You see where that's at?
Yep. Poutine. So then there you go.
You see the name of the factory?
Yeah, I see it. That's not. So right there.
You see the name of the supplier?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So right there, if that's new, then I stand corrected right now. I stand corrected on that. But wait, hold on. No. Wait. I can't necessarily say I stand corrected. My bad. I'm willing to take it. I'm willing to say I am. The only reason I just said it, I did say that Poutine makes Nike Air Maxes. So I can't. I don't know if that's Jordan or what. I never said they don't make.
It says Nike. It just says Nike. So Nike. It could be anything. So Nike.
What I said was that Poutine, Fujian, that area, Dan told us that they made authentic Air Maxes there. Yep. So if that's the case, it could be that. As far as I know, I have not seen a Jordan being made in Poutine yet. I could be corrected. Nike, Jordan is under the umbrella of Nike, so maybe Nike Jordan, it could work that way as well. But what I'm just trying to state is, I did say that, and I still stand on what I said now. But
I got you.
I mean, I don't mind being wrong. I'm not. It's not about being right. It's about just speaking what I know and then going from there. But
Facts.
Air Maxes is Nike, so I'm not. I got to stand what I said originally, and that's
Like
I got you. I just wanted to correct. I just wanted to even further expound on what Feng Tay is and the Li Feng Footwear Company, right? That company is also known as LN4. Okay, so if you have any Jordans, any Nikes in your collection, and it's produced in the factory LN4, what's up?
Can you spell that for me?
LN4, Li Feng.
No, Li Feng.
Okay, so the whole correct name is right here.
Let me type it. I just want to type it
it's,
up.
you want me to type it in the back? I got you.
Yeah, I just want to type it.
I definitely got you. Yeah, so if you have any Jordan or Nike products that comes from the LN4 factory, that is under the supplier group Feng Tay. Nike has videos on YouTube where Phil Knight is praising Feng Tay, the supplier, also known as LN4 Factory and LN4N.
So what was all right? So just out of curiosity, what was that? What was the point of that? It's like
to come clap.
Huh?
No, it's all good. It's all good. If I get clapped, I get clapped, right? The point of it is just to say that the point of this is to say that, we all have sneakers, right? We all have sneakers. All of our sneakers come with sneaker tags, right? We just have to do a little bit of more research to find out where these things are actually getting manufactured, and not just manufactured. We have to also do research and see who are the suppliers and stuff like that, right? Because I've already said that, yes, even if they go to the same supplier, that does not mean that they're getting the exact same things, bro. And I made the comparison to McDonald's beef, right? If I go to American Foods Incorporation and I buy 10 pounds of beef and I go home and chef it up at home, I'm not making McDonald's, bro. I'm not.
Did your boy Sneeze, since y'all like his information, since he's in China, didn't he say that they could put anything on the labels? Like they could actually be making them in China, but just put Vietnam labels on it?
Snide also
believe that information there.
Question, yes or no? Why can I just get
I'm gonna answer it. That information there.
Did he not say that? Yes or no?
He did say that. Yeah. You're right. But I'm just saying that information there, I did not take it as valid information.
But this is the thing, right? Did anybody hear his own disclaimer out of his mouth saying that nothing I'm saying is facts? Like, why is everybody everybody watched the stream, but nobody heard him say that multiple times, right? Everything I'm saying is my opinion.
Y'all was dick riding the nigga. I've been telling y'all, bro, that's his opinion. Then they're not gonna give him all the right information. Me and you was talking about it, laughing together, and then you go and reach again. I'm like, bro, we were just talking about this shit. Nobody's gonna get the right.
Who's reaching? Tell me where I was reaching at.
You're not gonna get the truth.
Tell me where I was reaching, though. Tell me personally where I was reaching. Please tell me.
What you just did right now. Look, there's the factory. Like, that's, bruh. Just because you got paperwork and it says something on the paper doesn't mean it's accurate. That's all. That information coming directly from Nike is not accurate. That information coming from Nike is not accurate. That's based on what Nike puts up there. If it's you could consider it accurate if you want to.
All right, I'm gonna drop a video. I'm gonna drop a video in the background, right? And
I don't know the truth about nothing.
That's swell. That's automatic. That's amazing, actually, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm still gonna drop a link in the back, and this is Phil Knight praising these people. Okay, so you can say that when I say the Feng Tay supply company, also known as LN4, is not making Nike products, that's cool, right? But you have to go and do your own research, look in your sneakers, see which shoes are coming from LN4, okay? And then you make your mind up. You make your mind up, bro.
Nobody. That's people like you that need to do that. I'm good. I already made up my mind as far as how I'm moving.
Yeah, well, Ron, we never said that they're not making Nike. We never said that they're not making Nike products. Or at least I didn't say that. I just said the Jordan one now. Is that a possibility that's changed? There's definitely a huge possibility, and that's why I'm looking.
They're the ones they produced the Cool Gray 11s.
Cool Gray,
that one and 3 and 4 other factories.
So there's LN4 on Cool Grays right now.
Yep.
Okay. So then, if that's the case, then I have to stand corrected on that.
This says LMN. LNM. This one says.
Yeah,
It says
mine's downstairs, but
XC. XC. This says SSZ. What else I have?
Yeah, we noticed that a lot of like the collabs and all
says GW1. So far, I've named all different
That's
ones.
Vietnam. That's Vietnam.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Vietnam in 2020.
This one is
2020.
LN3. LN3. So far, I named like 5 different factories.
LN3 is also part of LN4 and LN4N.
Okay. And that's based on facts.
That's actual facts. LN3 also has a retail location as well.
LN3 again. So far, they're starting to line up now. Finally, after 20 years. This one says VY.
Look at your cool grade.
VY is Vietnam.
Look at your cool grade 11s.
I just looked at them. I just read one. This one is XC.
That's mainland China.
These are their stuff. And for the record, these are retail, and these are you can squeeze them the whole sole on the bottom just to give you. And these are retail. And this factory is XC. XC.
Yeah, XC is also in China. They produce all the Nike Bayou products that have been being made since 2020. XC is making those.
Okay, this is LNM. LNM.
Larry Nancy Mama, right?
X. This one is LN3. Let me see my cool grade size 11. See if it's a different factory than the size 7.5. This one is LN4. So these are 2 retail cool grades with 2 different factories.
Yeah, they were made.
Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 in total.
Yeah, there was like 4 different factories.
They made 2 million.
I knew this. I knew it. I kept saying, "Yo, the one I got from Nike looks better than the one I got from Finish Line."
Mm-hmm.
These look way better.
But that's it makes sense. They made like what 2 million, a million pairs of them shit. So they probably fucking have multiple factories do that shit.
Yeah.
So
and from our research, we've been finding that the SC factory has been producing the weakest quality.
That's probably damn. What's that factory on that one? So all the 11s like
this is S. I think it says
SZ. SZ. Yeah.
So S as in Sam, Z as in zebra.
Yeah.
So Rob, you have the right foot of that shoe, Rob?
I do.
Can you take out the insole and look on the footbed and see what you see?
Got you.
So Juan, this is only
retail for the record.
This is
these shit is fucked though, bro.
This is what I have to ask you now, Ron, because this is
those don't have that nylon insoles.
So they don't have nothing underneath it.
Yeah, that one doesn't have the nylon insoles. You gotta
look
don't
have nothing underneath it.
You gotta look at 2018.
Oh, what was the tops? The Concords, right? My fault.
Yeah,
the Concords.
2018 and up. All the J's, all the 11s that came out in 2018.
That was done in the SZ factory, Sam Zebra. These are retail too.
Those should be SZ2, and they have a staple on the footbed, blue. Look at your insoles. On the other side of the insoles, you'll probably see.
I think it was the right foot. That's the left foot, or what?
Nah, this is the left foot. This don't have
the right. You got the right foot.
I do. Let me go get them.
Appreciate you, Rob. Salute.
These are retail for the record.
So
those are factories. Those are
I got a
factories.
question. With this being said, and this LN4s and Poutine and all that, why do you then would say that these people don't know the proprietary blend? If this is coming from where the fucking
that's the manufacturing, right? That's the manufacturing, and that's the LN4 factory, right? Yeah. My statement is still going to stand true where just because people are replicating things and the things that they're replicating have the stamps from the original doesn't mean that everything that's on that stamp is in that replicated shoe.
Well, that's that, yeah, but they do. But I'm saying, do you admit that the UA factories, which are probably damn near the same, if not next door to the real ones, they know the actual blend, right? You still gonna say
nah. I'm still gonna say no because the air units are still manufactured in America. That's first of all, right? Like Nike has 3 facilities in America that's making the air units for all their sneakers. It's in Oregon, Tennessee, and Arizona.
Nah, these don't got no stamp in it, my guy. These are retail. Nah, these don't got no stamp in it.
So if the Nike Air unit gets made in China, then are you gonna like?
Oh yeah. But I've already done my research as well, because you could go to Nike Innovation and just type in the air manufacturing innovations, and they'll show you what it is. You can even look for a job, right? You could go to the job section and type in plastic machine operator or PMO, and it'll pop up, right? And there are no Nike Air Nike Air manufacturers in China. No. It's in Oregon, it's in Tennessee, and the newest one they built was in Arizona.
So did these Cool Grays have air units in them?
Yeah, they have a full length air.
So I don't know. That just sounds crazy that they would be the only one producing 2 million pairs of
those. They ship them. They produce them in America, and then they ship them over there.
Yours took 10 days to get. Mine took almost 4 months to get.
Yeah.
Like by you. Almost 4 months to get. Made in Vietnam, it says.
Bro,
almost 4 months I waited to get these.
I just literally made fucking 16.
Nothing bad.
Shit. I'm starting 22 with a bang, boy.
Oh, me too, bro. I'm cooking it up.
Good.
2022 Rap Man's coming back, man. Fuck this shit.
No, mom, for real.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
That's what's up, bro. Do what you gotta do, man.
I hit Dan up.
Providing information, dog. At the end of the day, it's info, right?
UA is authentic, man.
What the fuck? You wildin'. You wildin'.
How you trolling, Papi?
You wildin'. Nah, but that's all I'm saying. Like,
hey, look, back in the days, that's what it was. Y'all got these great files, the black ones, authentic from the website. Remember those conversations, Tony?
Yeah.
To your videos.
Yeah, remember that one cat with the glasses saying that he was getting them straight from the assembly line and shit?
Bro, everybody was. Everybody was saying what they were doing. That's why at the end of the day, like I said before, even if a new person, even me finding out new information, I'm not trying to say that what I'm telling you is right, but I'm just trying to say that you don't know how many times a year we see these motherfuckers come on here and they just now getting into sneakers, probably found the UA shit 6 months ago, and they now know everything, and this is the authentic way, this is the real way, this is what's really going on. It's like, bro,
it's always like that. We go through this every year.
No, I agree. I hear what y'all saying. I'm just saying the only thing that's different this time is that this dude is still over there right now on the ground, right? And he said, don't take anything he's saying.
That's different to y'all. We've already spoken to people that are on the ground, like on the ground.
That's great. That's great, right? That's awesome, right? I'm just saying, right? He's over there right now, 2021, right? And he's already said, don't take anything he's saying as actual facts. Just do your own research. He says that as well, right? He's just speaking on his experiences, right? That's why I made sure I asked him directly. Yeah, you've been in the counterfeit factories, but have you ever been in an authentic factory, a legitimate Nike factory? And he said no, he has not been in an authentic, legitimate Nike factory, bro. So he can't.
People were saying that he was in a legitimate Nike factory, and I was like, nah, he hasn't been.
And
he hasn't been.
And it's nothing personal to this guy or any. It's more so of just a general statement. So I haven't even watched this guy. I have not watched this guy enough for me to be like. Because I could watch him, I could go watch all his videos a day and come back tomorrow and be like, damn, I watched the dude. He do know a lot of shit. He do like this and that. So I'm not going to sit here and say he doesn't. But all I'm saying is I don't jump the gun and just jump on it because I don't know how many times it's been like, people like when I got into it with Get Kicks back in the day. But the same shit, like that was me. That's how me and him started, and Skinny started because
that's how the fuck I got pulled into this shit. That debate was amazing, and I get what you're saying. Get Kicks was saying a lot of fucking shit. I get you. Bro.
Yeah, it's all, but it's not even about him. It's just like there's always another one of those people that will come in and do that every year or like a couple months. So it's like if he's the next person. I mean, at the same time, it seems like he's not really trying to push nothing. He's just stating what he thinks and he's leaving it at that. But that's all I'm saying is just, don't jump to say that what they're saying is 100% facts either, just because it's.
Oh, nah, absolutely. And he said what he said. he made the disclaimer, bro. I'm just speaking my opinion. It's all conjecture. He kept using the word conjecture over and over again, and that's great, right? However, you have people like myself and other people who can cross-reference what he's saying by doing research, right? And cross-reference what anybody's saying, right? Dan, Will, Penny, Jenny, anybody, right? Whatever they're saying can be research, bro. Maybe the research is limited to certain things because we're just using the internet, right? But it's also great to just have multiple sources to cross-reference. That way, somewhere through all these sources, you're gonna find commonalities, right? And on the common grounds, that's where you stand together on common grounds, like the things that are definitively proven, bro.
Yo,
can I ask you guys? Hold on, I was just say one thing, Ron. He said that he was at an authentic Yeezy factory. That's what they said. They're in the chat saying that.
No, yeah, he said he went to an Adidas place that was printing, and this is the thing, right? Y'all gotta watch the video.
Hold on. I know what he said. He said that he was at a UA factory that was contracted on the side to make the Prime Knit because he has the machines to make the Prime Knit. That's what it was. I want to say something real quick. I said I'm fucking running around. Would you guys say it's fair to say that the information that you guys have got might be a little outdated?
No, it's the same information y'all got.
Hold on. Is it fair to say that it might be outdated?
No, it's not. It's the same information.
Okay, so it's crazy to say that this guy might have newer information that maybe some people might not know, or maybe people can take in and, like I said, decipher for themselves to realize.
It's cool. Y'all could take it in based on him being there and embrace that versus the information that I gave you, which is the same thing.
But you guys understanding what you're
word.
What you're saying right now? Hold on.
Yeah, his own words.
You asked the question, you asked the question, you not even let me answer it though.
Let me lose before I lose my train of thought. What I see is you guys are telling us our information is the same as them. Why are you guys listening to them? That's what it's sounding like right now.
First of all, I never said that. Second of all, I'll tell you how you mean ask me answer your question very simple. If my information is outdated, when I'm listening to him, I should be learning something, not just saying, "Oh, I already know that." Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So when I listen to him, when I go and listen, I'm gonna go check him out. If I'm sitting and I come back and say I learned a lot of new things, then yes, my stuff is outdated. But based upon what y'all are telling me now, or the little talks here and there, there's nothing new out of this right now. It's the same.
Yeah, that's your opinion, right? But like I said, you guys didn't know that.
That's your opinion.
No, that's your opinion. Like that's what you guys are saying. Hold on, because you guys, like you said, you haven't looked into it yet, so you don't know. But basically, what we've been saying is stuff that you guys already know. But Alter Ego just showed you that they're still making Jordans, and they're making Jordans in Putain or whatever the fuck that is. Okay. And you didn't know that, correct?
Hold on. You got it. Yeah. Let me answer the question. He showed me that they're making Nikes. That's one. Jordan. It said Nikes. It didn't say Jordans. I'm gonna go follow up and check it out and make sure, and I'll double check. At the same time, I'll take that on me. Don't put that on Rob. Put that on me.
No, I'm not taking. No,
I'm just saying, put it on me. Don't put it on Rob. So Rob,
I get that. No, I'm not saying Rob.
One of these niggas a reach. I feel like it'll be Ron's other Alter Ego, but that's neither here nor there.
You said you guys, so you gotta make sure you put it on me. Put it on me only. Don't put it on both of us.
But no, okay. That's why I directly asked you the question. That's why, because I'm talking to you.
You didn't let me answer it.
Like I said, I'm not saying any of this shit is fact. I don't know, dog. But I'm just saying this is new information that everybody. Some of the stuff you guys said, like I agree with it. Some of the stuff he said was stuff that's already been said. I agree with that 100%. But there is other information that he's been throwing in there that it's up to everybody to decide what's real, what's not. That's all I'm saying.
Can we all agree that the sneaker game is fucked up though? Is it corrupt?
Hell yeah.
Okay. D Blake or Ron's the Alter Ego, can you say something that new that y'all have heard that we've never said or I've never stated? So I can see if it's like, okay, I ain't heard that neither. Is there anything you can say? Because you should know what we've been over.
The whole UA stuff. The whole UA stuff.
Part of it.
Okay,
the whole UA stuff. According to a lot of people, I'm not saying you guys, but older information. I'm not saying what you guys have told us. Older information says that a UA pair is a pair directly taken from the semi lines. According to that man,
it depends on the shoe.
According to that man, he said there's no way to get your hands on that pair. Those pairs usually go to the factories that are remaking the fakes. That's where that most likely everything goes to that. I'm not saying that's 100% fact, but that's a whole different narrative that's been said in the past. That's all I'm saying.
D-Blake, I'll just speak my narrative of what you just said. This is what I'm going to say, and you can take it for what you want. What I have said that has happened in the past is what happened was that my man Dan, for instance, he would get a pair from that assembly line. He'd get that pair that's damn near is the same thing, whatever, from the assembly line, and then he would give it to one of the factories, and the factories would then give him a great deal on pairs for himself once they replicate it. Does that sound like a similar story that you said?
Now, Tony D, I also told D Blake and them, Ron's other alter ego, there's times in order for the PEs, what do? They buy it from the US, right? Get it shipped to China and then replicate them. Am I right?
Yeah, but I don't think I ever said about that though.
I'm saying I've told you guys, like, yo, they'll buy something from the US that's super expensive, get it shipped to China, take it apart and start replicating it.
That's fine,
and then
though.
other factories will replicate the replicas they made.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actual shoes that came from the line, not that shit that they bought from the US.
Well, that's what I have stated numerous times that Dan has bought.
No, I get that. I get that, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying you. All right, I'm saying that the narrative.
Have you ever heard me say that though? Have you ever heard me say that, or does that sound?
Be honest with you, dog, I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say no because I know that you have said in the past that you thought you guys were buying real shit from Dan and all them, and then you realized it wasn't real. Correct?
Yeah, but that's not. Yes, that is correct, but that's not.
That's not what I know. But I know that's what you're saying. But as far as what we're talking about, that's what I understood in the past. I don't know that you said that thing. I'm pretty sure you have, Doug, because it's a common thing. We've all heard it before that they take pairs and the UA pairs, they take them and they replicate and they make the fake shit. I get that. But as far as like, my point is that there's really hard to get a pair out of there for somebody to buy in the US. As like, let's say I go and I hit up a China plug and I tell them, hey, let me get a UA pair from the line. That doesn't happen.
I understand.
Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. Not that fact that the replicas went to get replicated. I get that what you're saying, that you've said it plenty of times. I myself, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've never heard it, but you probably have said it. I'm not doubting you, but again, that happens. I get it. Go ahead.
But that's why I've always said it before when people say they got UAs that come with the same material, same this, same that, and I always say you don't have proof of that. You could tell me that you got on the same line. There's no proof of that. But on top of that, as I stated before, there's been numerous times where Dan will come and show me the shoe, like the actual shoe off from the actual factory. And I'd be like, yo, send me that. And he's like, no, I spent fucking $5,000 or some crazy amount of money for it. And he's saying he's about to give it to the factory and they're going to give him 100 or 50 or 30 free pairs for them to get for him giving him that shoe because they're going to take it and then remake it. So I've seen that happen all the time in first person. But what I'm just trying to say is but what you're saying is right, D Blake. That's why I always tell when people say it's made from the same factory, same line. That's why I always say you don't have proof of that. There's no way to pinpoint that's actually happening. And at the same time, I like I said, but that's all I'm saying. Like that's still information that I knew. So that's all I'm saying as far as
outdated. No, that's what you knew. But like I said, I'm saying as far as the perspective everybody has, you know what I'm saying? They still think that the UA term, that the shoe UA is something that comes from a fracking line that you can get your hands on it. That's not really what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, if you're buying from a China plug, you're not gonna get a real UA. You're gonna get a fake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. You're not. Yeah, and that's where you know people like me and Troll might disagree on things, and I try to explain to people like that's why I can't say UA is. That's why I say UA is fake because it don't matter. You can say it has all the same materials, but that's your selling point. That's the selling point from the Chinese factory to you that is all this and that, but there's no fucking proof that it
there's no proof.
Line. You gotta, if you want me to believe that, you need to FaceTime me and go pick that shit up off the motherfucking line and then ship it to me all in one take with no fucking edits.
One take, boy.
Like at the same time, we don't know for a fact that maybe somebody could get a pair. You know, that's to say it works both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's not going to be $150 on the website though, Deep. Like it's going to be
hundreds, if not thousands. In all honesty, bro, like that's just what it's going to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
that takes me to the point in which the consignment shops, these early pairs, and everybody believing that Christopher Columbus discovered America. And
facts. I have another question for you. Do you guys still believe that people obtain sneakers from Memphis?
I never got.
Listen, if the factories in China is that strict, what make you think they walking out of Memphis with fucking sneakers, bro?
All right, did you see that article that came out about? I think
Did you see somebody walk out of Memphis with sneakers?
20,000.
So you talking about people getting arrested? People getting arrested and shit? Yeah.
20,000 pairs, bro. That's one person.
Salute to Premier though. He said, so Rob and Tony, if you're saying some of this info is what you already know, then it has at least some validity. So I never said he didn't have validity. I don't know him enough to make that judgment. But what I will say is him saying that is good. But I'm not going to if it wants to be more and more valid, that's where I said I would like to hear more that I would like to hear more that I already don't know. Because think about it this way. Think about it this way, Premier. If I'm a new person that comes on the scene and I watch Rob every day and I just come on and go live and say the same exact thing as Rob, that doesn't mean I have validity. And I'm not saying he's doing that neither. He might not even know who the fuck I am or who the fuck Rob is. He might be learning this shit himself. But what I'm saying is if you want to catch my attention, you got to start saying shit I don't even already know or already heard, or show me something like, oh shit, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that's going to be like, damn. It's like, you know, you just can't come in and say the same shit and expect people to, you know, that sense repeating the same shit.
Again,
you know, I learned.
Let me say the last thing. Repeating the same notions that's already been said from whoever, from MK, Troll, me, whatever, does not make you valid. You have to come out with something different. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I don't know. He might be doing it.
Did you know that the fake factory was making Prime Knit for Adidas? Did you know that?
You said what?
Did you know that the fake factory is making Prime Knit for Adidas?
The fake factory? I thought Ron just said that the real factory.
No, I don't know about it. Real factory.
Nah, we was talking about Nike. He's talking about Adidas right now.
Ron, you said that. Remember, Ron, I just said. Hold on. Hold on.
I gotta go. See,
hold on, D Blake. Hold on. I'm gonna let Ron say it because he's not one of this. I can't remember. Ron, somebody in the chat said he showed y'all a real. He showed y'all a real Yeezy factory. Then you
and I was gonna correct them. And say they gotta watch the video because he's not showing you a real Yeezy factory. He's showing you a factory that's just making Prime Knit uppers. They don't got nothing to do with soles. They don't got nothing to do with that shit. Yeah.
What you just said. Listen, what you just said. Prime Knit uppers. Now, D Blake, ask your question again.
Did you know the PK fake factory is making Prime Knit uppers for Adidas?
Oh, which one is it? I'm confused now. You gotta explain it.
The PK is a fake factory. You know the PK, that's a real factory out there.
But I'm saying this guy Snide said one is fake and one is real, or what? I'm confused what y'all trying to act.
Okay, the fact. No,
Snide is saying that PK produces.
PK is a fake factory, dude. A factory that makes fake shoes. They have a machine that does a Prime Knit. That makes Prime Knit. Adidas contracted him to a fake factory to make legit Prime Knit shit for them.
Okay, so let's one thing I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying it's 100% true, Doc, but this is just new information. Like I said, I'm not saying it's 100% fact. This is just something that we were told. You know
and Snide in that video, he didn't say it was 100% facts. You got to watch the video, bro. I know it's like 20 or 30 minutes, but people have to go back and actually watch the video, bro.
Yeah, that's why y'all's questions are conflicting me because you're saying real, Ron, and D Blake saying fake. Listen, but hold on, I'll answer your question, D Blake. I'll answer your question. One thing also on top of that, there's no such thing as a fake factory. They're factories. They're all real factories that make quality products. So if Adidas goes,
talking about a counterfeiter.
Yeah, but Ron, when you say counterfeit,
a factory. I'm saying a factory that makes replicas. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, not a fake factory. Yes, it's a real factory.
But even then, right? PK, like they might make fake something, but there's real shit being made in that factory. Real clothings or something.
Textiles.
Yeah, I get that.
When you say fake factory, you make it seem like
you want to get down to semantics, though. That's what you're trying to say. No, I get what you're saying.
The reason why I'm getting down to semantics is because if it's a factory, if it's any factory, it doesn't matter if they make fake or not. That doesn't mean that Nike or Adidas won't come in and be like, "Hey, we need a factory to make this shit."
I get what you're saying.
When you make the term fake factory, it makes it like they're underground doing something under the paperwork. This whole establishment is making fake shit, and it's all under the paperwork that nobody knows about or illegal or something.
They are subject to raids. He calls them, like Snide calls them shadow factories, right? And those factories are on a list and they are subject to raids and shit.
Factories are subject to raids too.
I remember that because I know I've heard the stories where they go in, they'll shut the whole fucking business down like a whole week and all that.
Yeah, they looking for corruption. They looking to get paid and shit.
Send like fucking spies and shit to do shit. But what I'm just saying,
if a factory has to go around before the raids and cover up all their Nike and Adidas fucking symbols around the branding, that's a illegal factory.
All I'm saying to
they do it at the regular factories too. They raid the
regular
factories.
They don't. That's a Nike factory contracted by Nike. Why would they need to cover up the Nike?
I promise you,
they need to make sure nobody's stealing. There's not hiding stuff. There's not doing stuff after hours.
That's not a raid.
Yes, that is a raid.
No, you know what a raid is, Rob? Do you know what a raid is?
What's a raid? Ron's at the alter ego.
A raid is when they come in to see shit. They come in to take shit. Either somebody going to jail or they taking fucking products. That's a raid.
A raid is just investigating. They investigate.
Hell no, Rob. You wildin', boy. You wildin'.
What are you doing? Investigating, right? It doesn't necessarily mean nothing.
A raid, they running down, weapons drawn out. They looking to either take you or take product. They seizing you or they seizing product. That's a raid, bro.
Oh my God. Raid in the USA? Yeah, cool. But they raid in the factories to make sure there's no corruption, whether it's the real factories that the Nike.
Bro, I don't think you know what a raid means, bro. Salute though.
Hold on.
Nah, you don't know what a raid means.
Let me get back to your question. All I'm just trying to say is, for instance, PK is known to do fakes, whatever. There's no way in hell that in my bodily mind that I believe that LN4 is not doing anything corrupted.
Oh yeah, everybody's
saying. So what I'm just saying. So if LN4, I feel like PK and LN4, like they're like when you say, oh, a fake factory is making real shit, I don't look at it that way. I just look at it like a new factory.
Yeah, you know. But what I'm trying to say is a factory that makes replicas, that makes counterfeits, is making legit product for somebody. That's completely understandable. I know what you're saying. But all I'm saying is, did you know that information? And another thing, when China, okay, this is all opinion. This is something that this Deuce Knight said. The people that opened up shop in Vietnam, they went to Vietnam because the work is cheaper over there, right? But the people that opened up those shops over there are actually the Chinese people. They sent the Chinese people to open up factories over there. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's something interesting that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that that's the same people that are running those Chinese factories basically just got sent over to open up a new factory in Vietnam. You know what I'm saying? It's not a Vietnam-based company that's doing it. It's a Chinese-based operation out in Vietnam running the whole thing. But they just got Vietnamese labor out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Like I'm saying, it's not that you guys might be. I agree with you guys. Information that dude's saying is stuff that you already heard. But the stuff that he's saying is stuff that I didn't know. And I'm not saying that you guys didn't say that, but to everybody here, there's new people here that are picking up this information from this side that are taking it in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody has their opinion, you know?
I don't do UA stuff, so it's not like it stopped with me when I stopped, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that. All I'm just saying is, with what you just said right there about the Vietnam thing, this is what I got to say to that. I didn't know about the Vietnam thing, but I'm not surprised. Back in the day, back in the day, there was Hip Hop Linda, and that bitch owned 100 different websites. So they are known to multiply.
Yeah, you are.
They own different websites. So PK and all these people, they'll go going to Vietnam to do the shit when the shit shut down in China. That's not like I'm not surprised. Like they multiply. You might be y'all like at the end of the day, people think my site's better than your site, but y'all all probably ordering from
the same shit.
And that's another thing. Look, you're a business guy, right? You have a shop. Own a business, all right? I own a business. Let's say somebody tells me, "Hey, can you come to Texas and open up a business for me?" You know what I'm saying? The guy in Texas is not gonna run around or hire somebody out there that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. No, they're gonna hire the guy like me that already knows the business to go out there and set up shop for him. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if Hip Hop ILP Linda is still like running shit now. Like
I'm pretty sure. Like you know, and that's another thing. You know, all those batches that we hear, right? All this batches and all this batch this and batch that. Dog, it's all the same shit.
Rob, remember Hip Hop ILP Linda wasn't even a woman, it was a man. Remember that dude? It was that dude, that weird looking dude that never knew English. Linda knew English. The boss didn't know English.
That's Roger's plug.
Yo, listen, we got a good question, bro. What is the whole point of this? Like, nobody really knows who does actually whatever the contract is.
The whole point of this is what you're seeing right now.
Are y'all niggas trying to build factories and fucking bootleg shit?
I'm trying to build a factory, dog. That's what I'm trying to do. Come on,
like, bro, I'm confused, bro.
Like, dog, it's not even about that.
That's it.
It's not even about that, bro. It's a conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask a better question.
People don't want to get the information. Just fucking turn off the dog. You don't have to watch. Like nobody.
184 people. That's the look. That's the end game. The end game is 184 people watching.
We just want to get to the bottom line of what this what we digging.
That's the bottom line.
Not to knock Rob.
Bottom line.
Man, y'all trying to build factories, my niggas. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, for me to build a factory in my garage.
Sneakers come on the same.
So Ramy,
my factory in my garage.
The bottom line is 184 people watching. That's the bottom line.
So Ramy, let me explain it to you easy way. And it's not Rob or nothing, but Ramy, Rob was talking about kettle popcorn right now. It'd probably be 80 to 100 people in here. He's on a topic that's very popular that people like to listen and talk about. So that's the point of us talking about everything. We might be going in circles, but we're learning things, we're discussing things, we're talking about things other than killing one another, some other bullshit that's out there constantly.
I think niggas is trying to build
big
factories.
Facts.
I think my niggas are trying to build factories.
So you can't say that this is a stupid topic or a lame topic, and there's 181 people in here, almost 200. So it's like it's not.
Ramy is saying like interview the worker, but Ramy, let me ask you this, Ramy. What about if the worker at these quote unquote shadow factories don't even know what they're doing? Right? How can you want to look at the worker instead of looking at the fucking boss, right? Because corruption starts at the top, not from the bottom, bro. Corruption starts from the top, bro.
Did we not have that conversation? That's the same thing I said. The owners, they run shit. That's what they run shit. We talked about that on Tops Live. I believe it was Tops Live. We was talking shit.
Yeah, you did. We did talk about
you think
one of them? Hold on, I'll be right back, man.
You think one of these billionaires want to sit on a fucking live stream with us bums and talk to us for what? What's he gonna get out of that? His fucking factory getting exposed and possibly shut down? They don't give a fuck about us.
Look, money, just like us, Joe. It's all money, dog. It's all money. But
that's like me telling a drug dealer, "Hey, yo, you a kingpin. Come on this live and talk to me about your fucking."
Hell nah. It's all at the end. It's all money, dude. The main thing I wanted to say is, I see a lot of this shit in the chat. Everybody hates fakes, dog. How the fuck do I hate? I own fakes, dog. Like that makes no fucking sense. Like, dog, if I had a plug in China, I'd be getting fakes too, dog. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Like,
I stand on one thing. I don't hate fakes. I don't hate people that buy fakes. I don't have a problem with people buying fakes. I just want there to be a clean line between the two, fake and real. That's
exactly.
That's all.
That's all everybody wants to make it. A clear line between fake and real, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's no hate towards fake. I mean, that's me. As far as me, I resell shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a reseller. The fucking fake market does not affect the resale market at all, dog. At all. I don't care what anybody says. It doesn't affect my pockets if you buy fakes. That shit don't matter to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't realize. Fakes aren't that big of a deal for them to affect the resale market. I'm sorry, but it doesn't happen, dude.
And I don't want the clean line between real and fake for me to feel better about myself and my purchases.
Exactly.
I want the clear line so that motherfuckers don't get them balls more and more to go out there and crack other people's heads. People that are with the mind, people that might come on my channel and be misinformed. I have motherfuckers coming on my shit. You know, I get those are fake from time to time on my own shit because motherfuckers just don't know what the fuck's going on. They think that some people think that anything as early is fake. Like it's just a lot of bad information floating around. So that's why when it comes to that UA shit and all things, I do have an issue.
That's another thing people don't realize that you get early pairs, dog. Okay, people realize that some of these stores get pairs to 5 months, like 3 months before the release. Like it's possible to get early pairs. It's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people, that's fake. You got an early pair. No, dog, like not necessarily. If you know a good enough plug, if you got a good connection with somebody at a store, you might be able to get yourself an early pair, dude.
Yo, Freddie Jackson, can it be really a clean line through when fakes are in the resale market? This is what I'm gonna say. 3-4 years ago, Freddie, it was two sides to everything. It was basically real and fake. You know what I'm saying? That was it. And then there was also, getting your shit. Yeah, it was just being a buyer. That's buying your shit, real and fake, whatever. Like nowadays, the reseller is being implemented right in between all this shit. Reseller can sell. Resellers are now selling you real, and resales are now selling you fake. Like it's a whole nother thing. So it's tricky at the end of the day. But
yeah, you got fuck boys out here selling them as reals and shit.
The best way to avoid that, Freddie, just don't buy from resale.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't
pay resale. Yeah,
bro. Look at 2021 just passed, right? Look at all the shoes you bought this year, and look at what's about to come out. You better start forgetting about these motherfucking 2021 releases. Trust me.
Right.
Yep.
It's a cycle, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you what, if you don't want to spend the money on the real shit, there's nothing wrong getting the fake shit. I don't like.
Tony, how many reach backs did you have in 2021?
How many what?
Reach backs did you have in 2021?
Yeah, reach back. What? How many?
Like a reach back. Yeah.
He said he wants to reach around. He said that's what he said.
No.
How many people
did you go back and get that you felt like you needed? Yeah.
This year, the only shoe I bought like kind of resale really this year was those Croc Sakai's.
Okay.
That was pretty much it. Like everything else came like straight the day of early, like for reviews and shit. I didn't really buy no like secondary market shit.
Because you understand the market, how shit is going, right?
Yeah, I understand
like, you base your trust on like where your source is coming from, like where you get your particular items from, and because you know what you know.
And doing this shit, like, bro, it's every week because it's something new. So it's like when I miss something, I hurt for a little bit, but then,
yeah, good, you get over it.
Gucci Man said it best. Girls are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming. It's like like they're gonna keep coming, bro, and it's not gonna stop. So it's like it is what it is.
Yeah, well, look, my main thing was up here. I came back up here again. Was can we say it's fair that some information might be different from what you guys have? That's it. Like, I'm not saying that you guys are wrong, and I'm not saying this guy's right. I think it's a issue that everybody could take in all the information and figure out for their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Some of my stuff could be outdated. Some of my stuff could be wrong. I'm not saying that everything I'm saying is right. Everything I'm saying is an opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah. Nobody's saying facts. Nobody's saying facts. Because Nike's not even saying facts. That's it. Nike's not saying facts on their own product. So it's all opinionated. But sometimes opinions like I can outweigh other opinions because of the information provided. So to the point where you damn near have to say it can't be no other thing but this. So there's numerous things that play a factor in it.
But documentation has to be provided, right? Some type of documentation, whether it's video or text or yeah.
You know what I want to clarify too, and I don't know.
Sometimes Ron, even with the documentation, I'll still say my shit's an opinion, even though because
Gatorade too.
All right. I'll still say it's an opinion. Even then, even with the documentation, but an opinion, because like for I'm not even trying to be stupid or funny, but
no, go ahead.
Saying the sky is blue, it's fact in a way, but it's also you can look at it as an opinion for the fact that it's
translucent.
It's particles
it's translucent
that make you see blue.
1000%. I always tell people the sky is not blue; it's translucent. I tell my nieces that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It's just a refraction of light amongst atoms and shit, right?
Exactly.
So I and depending on if the air has too much nitrogen in it, it might look red in the morning. You know what I mean? Depending on what's most abundant in the atmosphere is going to be red, purple, orange. Right? I understand. I totally understand it. But at night, guess what? The sky is fucking clear because it's translucent. So I agree, right? I agree. But what the information I just showed just now is like you have a factory in Putian that has over 3,000, 4,000 employees, right? Yeah. That factory is not going to look anything near like the quote unquote shadow factories, right? Where they only got 10 employees. You know what I'm saying?
Based on your opinion.
It's not my opinion, bro. It's not my opinion. You need a facility that's going to house.
So Ron, only reason why I'm listen,
you can go to the Li Feng website, Fengte. Anybody could go to Fengte and look at their facilities, bro. That shit is like a fucking town, my nigga, like a small neighborhood, bro.
But Ron, the only thing you got to take into consideration here now is as simple as this, right? Yeah. They're making hella money over there in them shadow factories now. So they could build it up. They could build it up to something just as good or maybe a smaller version. So we can't just say it's like a bad environment.
I'll say this. They can't. I'm going to say this. They're not going to move into a huge fucking 100,000 square foot facility. What they would do is that they would get smaller, like how you have a clinic versus a hospital, like that, right? So the big authentic factories are like hospitals, but the shadow factories, instead of actually moving into a hospital, they'll just keep opening up little clinics around the neighborhood. Clinics, urgent cares and shit like that, right? Versus the authentic factories look like fucking hospitals, bro.
So
that to me is a difference, bro. That's the difference.
Let me send you a link in the chat. This is a link, and it just says Shenzhen, China, the PK factory. Maybe this is not it. It could be, but that factory looks pretty well established, in my opinion, with over more than 100, 10 employees. So and it looks like a little town, like you said. Walk in, there's a gate. You got so at the end of the day, like I don't, yeah, that looks like a little town as well, basically. You can look that up. And I just looked that up. And Shenzhen, by the way, is by Guangzhou and Dongguan. So it's not.
Yeah.
It's not by
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the yeah, I got you.
For the record, RAID is a disk of information. For the record. But for the record also, there is one thing that we all could agree to, that people are gathering information to not utilize it. They're just gathering information. I guess it makes them sleep better at night. Is that what we could say is the situation?
I guess people could take the information how they want to take it, right? This is more we just speaking it out on a public platform, so we all gather an understanding of it.
The conclusion is there's no real reason for this information, but just to have it. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So no one's planning on building factories or anything, correct?
I'm gonna say, nah. I'm gonna say one thing that Top said earlier before I got in here, though. I do sometimes feel at times at this point that when someone like me says, UAs is fake, but I don't care if you rock fake, buy it, whatever, that's your opinion, that's your money, you should do what the fuck you want to do. I feel like I get way more flack. Like I feel like the opposite end will attack people that say that more than I don't see many people that buy authentic saying, man, fuck people, fake people that, fake shoes and people that buy fake sneakers. Like I don't see the authentic side attacking the UA side as much as a UA side attacking authentic people.
Well, back in the days,
today was total opposite, Rob. But I'm talking about now.
Okay.
Now, today, he's talking about Tony D is saying like the people that get pissed off when you say UA is not what you think, and this, and just trying to push information is usually the people that buy the fake shoes are the ones that get offended and they lash out and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Rob, I'm like back when me and you were buying UAs. Mm-hmm. Yes, people used to say shit to us like, y'all buying fake shoes, y'all broke. Y'all fake niggas is, Zaya went on the record and said, you buy fake sneakers, you a fake bitch. Remember the video? We always laugh about. Yeah. Those were things that were going on back then. Those are authentic buyers saying shit about UA people. Now, I feel like it's the other way around, in all honesty. Because whenever I talk about UA, I don't care if you buy a fake. You got the right to buy a fake. It's your money. I can say all these disclaimers, but still get people in the chat, in the comment section saying, you're dumb as fuck. This and that, like those type of comments. I feel like
because as soon as I came in here and I was having that debate with Rob, there was like 5 or 6 people going at me right here, calling me fucking all kinds of shit, right? But like I was telling Rob, is like, yeah, it's information that that certain people push out, right? And it's like it's based on opinion. At the end of the day, what I was trying to tell Rob is that, it's an opinion, right? Yeah, you passed out that information, this, that, and the third, but it's based on your opinion, what you have learned. Like, we don't really know how this shit really works. It's just us trying to put a fucking puzzle together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is that we're just trying to put a puzzle together to get to no end point. That's what I'm.
At the end of the day, there is no end point. Do you know your purpose of living?
Yeah, to die.
Besides dying?
That's the only purpose there is. You're gonna
wait. You so Rob, you think the purpose of living is just to die?
Straight to die, and whatever you do in between is what you got.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, bro. Right? What you make it to be.
Correct.
So that's the whole point. The purpose of me living right now is what I want to make it to be. What I'm gonna work hard to make it to be. What I want to be. Right?
Just to make it clear.
Then let me ask you this, because the conversation, I don't want the conversation to go left, but salute, bro, salute.
At the end of the day, like there really isn't no end game, right?
Correct. That's
what I was trying to tell y'all. Like it's not. There's no end game, because you asked like, yo, what's the end game? I'm like, there really isn't. It's just gathering information, and that we could keep talking about it, but you see, the numbers don't lie.
The end game for me is to demystify all the shit that's being said over here in the United States, right? Mm-hmm. Because we're not going to act like people don't say, the workers in the counterfeit factories are the same workers from the legit factories just doing overtime and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Wrong. Salute to Zay, right? Wrong. Okay, that's wrong. Oh,
Based
these
on
motherfuckers.
opinion. Based on opinion. To make that clear, you gotta make it clear because people think you're speaking facts when you're really just speaking your opinion mixed with facts.
This shit crazy, boy.
I know.
I see where
you
Eagle's
let it
coming
all
from
out.
with
You
that
gotta
info.
you gotta put, since you expect detail from other people, you gotta put in detail. Look, this is my opinion.
Nah, because you know,
like I said,
Rob, there's actually people out here that really think that fake sneakers are just the same as the fucking retail joints.
Okay.
All right. You got people saying, yo, the same silhouette, bro, with the same this, that, and the third is just switching the colorway. Nah. Even that black and blue Jordan 13 has his own fucking
so it's okay.
for that
So
black and blue.
it's okay for us on this panel to have an opinion, but not them have an opinion.
Nah,
Maybe
but it's not that's not an opinion. That's just more of like you keep pushing the
that's
something
your
that is not
opinion.
facts.
That's your opinion.
That's
so Rob, is it an opinion when people are when these quote unquote shadow factories are using paper templates versus like real templates? That's an opinion as well.
It's an opinion of a person who grabs a UA shoe, a fake shoe, counterfeit shoe, 98% shoe, and says this is the same thing as the one at the store. That's their opinion. You see what I'm saying? And your opinion is like, nah, it's not the same. That's your opinion.
Nah, that's actually facts.
Are you touching that shoe?
There's every colorway.
Do you have that shoe that he has in hand?
Hold on. But this is research that I've done, and I looked. I took the time. I took my time instead of picking my nose and looking at other people's videos and trying to comment and tell them that I'll fuck their wife and I'll fucking their kids or my stepkids and shit like that. Yeah. Right? I actually take my time. And I do a little bit of research, right? And what I found out is that every colorway, even is on the same silhouette, Nike puts out a blueprint for it. And it's different from the prior blueprint.
And let me answer Angel's question real quick. Angel, me personally, I just want to say is up for debate as far as the Cool Gray situation. I'm not going to say real. I'm not going to say fake because my experience with StockX has been a great experience. So I'm not going to down talk StockX as far as my experience. So it's just up for debate. My Cool Grays don't match up with the Cool Grays of the stamps in the side, the two things, and that doesn't make the shoes that they have fake. But I'm just saying mine don't match with it.
Yeah, you don't have a pair from the SC factory. Absolutely.
Yeah, my opinion on that is it's just up for debate. I really don't care. I put out the information so you guys could just be careful and just be mindful of what's really going on out there in the sneaker game. And for the record, Ron's other alter ego, I've talked about my life plenty of times and what I choose to accomplish. You asked me a stupid question, so I gave you a stupid answer. Okay, I've talked about my life and what I want to accomplish.
I didn't ask you. I wasn't the one that asked you what life is. I was not the one that asked that. I just rebutted. I said that's unfortunate that you think you're just living to die, right? I wasn't the one that asked the question, though.
Who asked the question?
Tops,
you asked the question?
No, actually, I want to answer Rich Porter. He says, "Do I think legit checkers are do I believe in legit checkers? Yeah, I believe there is legit checking.
I believe can I say this, Top? I believe your process is the best process I've heard in ever, because you don't take no chances, and that's why I fuck with you. You said, look, if it's questionable, I'm not fucking with it. And that's why I fuck with your process. Everything else is up for debate because I am not there, but I know from a friend that I speak to that's been there for me through tough times. He tell me, look, this is what it is. And if I don't feel comfortable with something, I'm not fucking with it.
You know what my opinion on legit checking is? I believe it doesn't take 5 minutes. I don't give a fuck how much you know about shoes.
Like I said, I loved your process, bro. I respect it. I commend you.
It doesn't take 5 minutes.
I do wish you success in your future endeavors as far as your store, whatever you got planned to do. I love your approach. I love everything you do is the best way to do it, bro. I promise you the way.
I appreciate that, bro.
Check in I'm not fucking with something. Look, the story you told me about the fours, the off-white fours. He said, bro, them shits was spot on. I seen one thing wrong with it. I said I can't do it.
I can't do it, bro. I can't because that one thing that was wrong, none of the retail pairs had it. So it's like that I was able to check and get a reference, right? Use as reference. Because imagine you don't see Off-White 4s on a daily basis, right? Like not like a Cool Gray 11 or an Obsidian 13 or some shit like that. That's a sneaker that's going for $3,000, $4,000, and I gotta protect my investment before I try to make somebody money that's trying to get off on me, right? You gotta have that. You gotta have that mentality that somebody's trying to get you, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. And I always feel that way, bro. And it's nothing against anything. It's what I've learned. It's just I'm from Miami, bro. Everybody trying to get you out there.
Yeah, and you told us stories too about your life, nigga. So we already know.
You know, so like you got to think about it, bro. Like, you think it bothers me when a motherfucker tells me this, that, and the third here on YouTube? And you know what I tell them? I'm like, yo, you know, I'll give you my address, dog. You want to test me? You want to get to know who I am? You know how they say, come test my gangster. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I feel about Tops. Tops, I really feel like you don't give a fuck. And as long as you doing the right thing, that's all that matters. That's what I feel.
Yeah, and I feel the same way too.
Talk and conversate, but I think you really don't give a fuck. You know what you're doing, and you focused on what you're doing. That's how I feel about Tops. Runs other alter ego. He just hate the shit out of Troll, and I think he's just trying to debunk anything this nigga Troll say. I think everybody just has their way.
Let me see how I see it.
You think I'm doing research for Trollmaggedon?
I do.
That nigga can't walk in my shoes when it comes to knowing about this sneaker shit. Are you serious?
I think it's more to debunk everything he says and to prove that he has some kind of hidden agenda. I really do feel like that. I love you, Ronzo Ortigo. Pause. You a funny nigga. You smart. You articulate your shit well. Your delivery is good. You a northerner like me, so you already know we're gonna argue. This, you know, you and your homeboys, y'all niggas used to be on the stoop arguing with each other, right? But if it was time to go, it was go mode. Everybody was going. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right, Ronzo Ortigo?
You're right when it comes to that statement, right? But you're totally incorrect. Like, I've been researching sneakers way before Trollmaggedon was a thing. Why you think when Trollmaggedon jumped out the window on Skinny Stream in the summer of 2019 talking about Nike doesn't own the swoosh, I jumped on his fucking neck? Because that motherfucker don't know what a trademark is, right? He don't know what a design patent is, right? He don't know.
So why the hostility though? When you just making
because you're saying you just made a statement saying that I'm only interested in researching things.
It was my opinion.
Cool, right? And I'm correcting your opinion by letting you know what it is, right? And it's like whenever somebody does that, y'all start to moonwalk and backpedal, right? So like I said, the research I've been doing goes well beyond the interaction with Trollmaggedon. When he jumped out the window and said Nike doesn't own the fucking swoosh, I was on his head, bruh. Pause, bruh. Pause. He's the sneakerhead that jumped into the game 2017. Not me. I've been here since early 2000s, nigga. Me. Okay? Not Trollmaggedon, okay? So salute, right? You can have that opinion, but I'm, like I said, my goal is to demystify and dispel a lot of shit, right? So I'm demystifying that statement by telling you that nigga cannot walk in my shoes when it comes to knowing about this sneaker shit. Respectfully, bruh. Respectfully.
Hey, can I answer AB's I saw his comment. He says most of y'all haven't even bought a UA and done a comparison. The thing is that you don't need to buy a UA. See, this is something I never understood and I could never get it across my head and that guy, that SB guy came through, right? And he showed 3 different versions of the Nike SB mummies. Right?
Mm-hmm.
3 different versions. So in order for you to properly authenticate a sneaker, you need 3 different versions. That's how much are the UAs over there across the water?
What they paying or what Americans are paying?
Well, what Americans are paying, obviously, because we're here, right?
Shit, minimum 150, 130.
All right, times that 3.
All right. Watch this. But Tops, watch this. Do all 3 versions sell?
What do you mean?
Do all 3 versions sell? Correct. Do all of them all of them sell?
Water, I'm assuming they probably do sell, but I'm just saying like there's different tiers across the water.
Pay attention to what we talking about.
But my thing is this. If I'm not and this is what I recommend other resellers to do because I see this mistake happen all the time, is that you're buying sneakers for you to resell.
Hold on, let me put D-Blake's channel up here.
How the retail pair is coming. Yeah, like how that retail pair is. Like like the tags, boxes, the shoe, the shape of the shoe, the structure, the smell, all that shit plays a big factor on this shit. So I'm not gonna be buying a sneaker that I'm not comfortable reselling. I don't care how hype it is.
I have no arguments with you as far as you running your business. I respect that shit.
I never understood that. And then people try to explain to me, like, yeah, but you need it. I'm like, but how, bro? There's 3 different versions or 4 different versions, 5 different versions of that sneaker in the UA market, right? So I never understood why I need to buy or obtain a UA sneaker to help me authenticate when there's 4 different versions. That never made sense to me.
Like I said, bro, your authentication process is perfect, nigga. If you don't fuck with it, you just not fucking with it.
And that's what I'm trying to tell AB, because the AB is now saying like, oh, but you don't even buy UAs to help you help you see the difference. I'm like, nah, you need to get to me, right? For people that are trying to resell, right? And y'all want to hear my opinion on it, right? Is try to obtain the retail pair. Do you know 110% sure that shoe is retail? Yeah.
That's our D Blake channel.
Yeah, and you need to do your homework on that shoe as much as you can in order for you to know what you're buying in the resale market. Correct. If you don't do that, do not buy that sneaker, not even as a consumer or as a reseller, bro. So that's my opinion, and that's how these motherfuckers out here are getting got. Like, really,
so you as a reseller only focus on the Nike product itself. You're not worried about the fakes because you just focused on what's supposed to be on the Nike.
Yeah, what is supposed, because I'm supposedly selling retail sneakers, right? Like on the resale market. So I gotta give what the customer is buying. I can't. It's fucked up. It's a fuckboy shit. If I'm selling you a UA sneaker or a fake sneaker as a authentic sneaker in the resale market, that's fuckboy shit, right? Yeah. In my eyes, that's fuckboy shit, right? You should be shot. But at this point, for me to do my part for my customers, so my customers feel comfortable purchasing that sneaker, for me is to try to obtain as many retail pairs on release day. Correct. That's my goal. My goal is on release day to try to get as many pairs as I can on that on release day. So I open up multiple accounts on sneakers, Foot Locker, everywhere else where I can get accounts, different emails. I literally work with about 10 emails. So at the end of the day, this is my suggestions to you guys. You take it however you want to take it.
So you said you use 10 emails to obtain sneakers?
Yes, I use
over 2,000. I use over 2,000.
Yeah, you're running a different type of you're running some other shit.
Yeah.
Manually, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is me waking up at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday trying to cop Yeezys and shit. You know what I'm saying? On Yeezy supply. So, at the end of the day, it's like B grades is what you're gonna do then? No, not B grades. Why would I do B grades? Well, if B grades are reselling, then I'm gonna go towards B grades, right? That's the reason of me doing the transition, going from where I live at now to moving to Orlando. Yeah. Orlando is fucking Nike outlet city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So me going out there doing my footwork, doing my networking and all that stuff to obtain sneakers so I can resell it and make a profit.
Correct. Now, I like I said, I respect your grind. I respect the hustle. I respect the process in which you take the steps you take to you know what I'm saying, to make sure your customers getting the right shit, man. That's why I fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, AB, nothing against you and your opinion. I'm just saying, like, when I see that, I'm like, wait, hold on, let me tell you a way I do it, and maybe you could see something else. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's nothing against AB or anything. It's just I'm telling you how I do things, right? And I'm not gonna say I'm successful in this shit, but it's at least to this moment, it's helped me.
But your process gives you a peace of mind. So that's what that matters.
Big facts. So
that's what that matters. Fuck what anybody else think. As far as when it comes to your business, you're gonna have people with opinions that never ran a business. You're gonna have people with opinion that's ignorant. You're gonna have people with opinions that just don't like you. But what matters to you is how you feel about it, and that's all that's supposed to matter. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why that's the same thing with me. But with the sneakers, like, people feel however they feel about me. I don't.
Rob, let me tell you a story, bro. Let me tell you a story. So I don't know if you watched Zaya's live stream yesterday. He was talking about mystery boxes, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I didn't say up there was one mystery box that I opened through my boy's resale shop, right? I get a box from him, and that was the first box I did use pairs in.
I remember the mystery box shit.
All right, so and that one box, right? And I never dropped that video because
you got
I
the
didn't
98%.
Yeah, I didn't want my boy's shop to be bashed because I know how YouTube works.
Yeah.
So, and I knew it was a simple mistake, right? It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't intentionally because they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't do that, right? So, whatever. Long story short, there was a pair of Court Purples 2.0s in the box used.
Yeah.
And
I'm about to pill out, y'all.
All right, Tony. Hey, Tony, man, happy New Year's, brother. I wish you nothing but success and
appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Salute, Rob, Ron, Tops. I'm gonna be listening. But I just gotta do something.
Salute, Happy. Appreciate you, man.
So when I know I did the video, I recorded, bam, boom, 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 and I'm editing the video. Right, the next day I'm editing the video and I'm doing a B-roll shot. So I'm slowing it down and I'm seeing the shoe and I'm seeing the shape of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that shit don't look right.
Yep.
And I was like, and the bitch is tied up all the way to the top. The shoe's super clean, probably worn like maybe 2 or 3 times. Bro, and I was like, and I turned around and I'm on my front 2 couch. I see the shoes there because I have them laid out, right? Because I'm planning to resell them. And the DS shoes, I was gonna waffle them off. So I reached back and I looked at one shoe, dog, and I grabbed my black light. And I'm looking, no stitching, no ghost stitching, no nothing. But then when I turn the shoe around, boom, I see the factory stamp, the watermarking on the midsole. And I'm like, damn. And bro, the shoe smelled retail, it smelled everything, bro. So that's where at that moment, I was like, bro, I gotta really do my homework, because if I would have put this video out and somebody that knows what they're looking for will find this, that's it. Yep. Everybody and their mother's talking about it. Yo, Tops did a mystery box and it's a fake. The Court Purple 2.0s are fake. So what I did was I didn't post the video. I hit up my boy. I'm like, yo, these shits are not it. I send them pictures. Boom, boom, boom. I took the shoes back to him. He gave me my money back. I kept the rest of the shoes because the rest of the shoes were good. But that one sneaker, he had to give me my money back for it. Right? That's good business. So will I do a mystery box with them? I'll probably hesitate a little bit depending on what it is. I'm gonna probably have to do just DS sneakers with them. Yeah. I can't do the used. You know what I'm saying? Because it's harder to find out that sneaker is fake when they're used.
That's what I was telling y'all when we was live one day. I was like, bro, it's better just to wear the shit. You bust a nigga in the head easy just wearing them. They all creased up now. The shape is not gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? That's even if you wear retail sneakers, that happens like that. Because I remember we was having a conversation. Y'all niggas was like, yeah, I think niggas is saving them shits up to flip them later. I'm like, bro, it's easier to just wear them and flip them now for the high.
Like, so bro. that's why I'm like, dog, fuck this shit, bro. So every reseller out there that's just copying from people, I recommend you to slow down, bro, because you don't know what the fuck getting, because you don't know where that person got it, right? Yeah. They could have probably paid resale on that one. They got, but the shoe looks good enough where they're like, they don't question it.
Yeah, I did a video yesterday talking about resellers and what red flags to look out for. And one of them was I got it from one of my homeboys, a plug.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. I move on from that.
And the thing is this is like, cool, like you go and you buy a shoe from StockX or GOAT or eBay. I recommend you, before you put that shoe on feet or post it anywhere, take it somewhere. If you're not sure, take it somewhere where they can check it out for you and shit like that. If that person that's checking that shoe is iffy about it, take it to somebody else. Do your homework, dog, because at the end of the day, you invested your money, your hard work money, to obtain that sneaker. Even the people that buy with me, I tell them, go get the shoe check. Go get it checked. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're iffy about it, if they contact me behind the scenes, through email, through wherever, I tell them, yo, go get it checked. Go get a check, go get another opinion on it. 2 or 3 people, go check it out. And we good. That happened to me with the Sean Weatherspoon. Homie took that shit to 4 different fucking resale shops and they all came back good. And he ran it through the check too, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with check, but yeah, it came back good. But in order for me to, before I put that shoe out to the public, I did my homework on that sneaker.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I tell people, I'm like, dog, you just gotta do your footwork, dog. Like, don't be lazy when it comes to that. Like when you're spending
don't be lazy when you're
200,
running a
300,
business, a legitimate
400, 500, no matter what the amount is, still do your fucking homework, dog. Because these motherfucking Chinese people make the GRs, they make everything, bro. They even make fucking monarchs, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on it, and my recommendation for people. You know what I'm saying? So because the shit it's tough and it's hard out here, and that's why I appreciate content like this, right? Because Rob might say something that I didn't know about. Ego might say something that I might not know about. He might reference me somewhere that I can go see and do some homework there. You know? So it's like, fuck, okay, cool. I didn't know about this. You know who gives a lot of fucking valid points? Betos.
Oh, hell yeah, that nigga's educated in this shit.
Betos,
but that's because look, he don't gotta go to the factories. He know how to conversate with the people that's behind the scenes. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. The information that we gather is information based on behind the scenes. Like we not there. Betos is not in China, but that nigga do his research. That nigga talk to the people, get information. He just dig deep, and that's what we used to do back in the days.
Yeah, no offense, but like when I watch you do your 98% of videos, I listen to what you're saying, but I pay attention to your product.
Yeah.
Right? Cove Master. I don't listen too much of what they're saying. I just pay attention to the product. Because you know why? A lot of times, and this happens with me, this happens with every single content creator out there. There's shit that you don't see while you're doing your review.
Hell yeah, I've been corrected plenty of times. I ain't
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get corrected all the fucking time. But there's a lot of shit that you don't see while you're doing your review. Jason Marcella, he did the real versus fake on the Cool Grays, and I brought literally there's a whole conversation going on right now to this day, and that he dropped that video 3 weeks ago
in the comment section, right?
In the comment section to this day, I'm still responding back to people back and forth on the comments in that video is because like, yo, the toe box, yeah, I see what you're talking about, but look, if you go to this timestamp, you can see the Wings logo. I mean the Jordan's logo on the back is barely stitched on the retail pair, and on the UA pair is like very, very bold, you know. So it's different little information that the content creator doesn't put out, but that's where the people in the comment section are there for. Like, they help us out at the end of the day. I always tell people in my videos, yo, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Tell me correct me. I want you to correct me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because I learned from that, bro. Because you don't know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, bro. At the end of the day, I'm sorry for rambling, dog, but I'm just a passionate motherfucker when it comes to this sneaker shit, and because I put in a lot of my time and money into this shit. And the last thing I want is somebody to send me a fake sneaker, a shoe that I don't know about, and I get got. And now, trust me, when that day happens, I'm not gonna be a happy person, dog. And I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah.
Man, y'all, I appreciate you guys coming through. At least we just gonna, one thing I know from this conversation, we all gonna keep going in circles, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You guys be safe out there, man.
Bro, you peaked 200 people, bro. It's always at the end of the day, it might feel like we're going in a circle, but people come, they click, they're listening, and they're like, okay, they're talking about this shit. Let me see what they're saying.
Nah, facts. Hell
you get what I'm saying? And there's no beef here, right?
Nah.
Usually people stick when Ego and Troll are going at it, right? Or somebody else is beefing with each other, talking about each other and shit like that. But then when we have this kind of conversation, they also are interested in it. So at the end of the day, it's always good content, no matter if there's a
we peaked pretty good today. It was steady convo. It was head clashes, but we stood on the same topic of conversation. It didn't go no further than that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to debate. It's cool to clash. It's cool to question. It's cool to, I didn't say, that's a debate. That's what makes a great debate.
Yeah. So y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and the notification bell. And you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody do their own homework, dog. Just do your own research. That information is out there, bro. And like what I like to tell people, watch your surroundings when it comes to this shit. Yo, it's your boy Top, and I'm out this bitch, baby. Hey, Rob, once again, man, Happy New Year's. Ego, man, Happy New Year's to you, brother.
Same to you, bro.
And Happy New Year's to the chat as well, man. I'm I'm out this bitch, bro. I got a lot of shit to do.
Yo,
man.
y'all be safe. Ronzo the Alter Ego. Appreciate you coming up here, B.
Facts, Rob Dollars. Like you already know, bro. Like we gonna go at it forever, bro.
Forever, dude. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be forever.
We gonna go at it forever. But look, at the end of the day, I have respect for you because even though we go at it, we know where not to go.
Nah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you. I appreciate your platform, bro. Salute to everybody in the chat. And once again, my goal is to just demystify the rhetoric that's going around, bro. You know what I mean? Gather as much information from as many sources as possible, put it all on the table, and see where the commonalities are, bro. And then move forward from there.
So we got a channel coming soon, then.
Nah, hell no. No social media. Peace.
Be safe out there, bro.
I'll try.
All right, YouTube, man. You guys stay tuned. This was a great debate. I got 2 guests coming on later. It's gonna be a dope live. Just make sure you guys stay tuned. That live is gonna be dope. It's gonna be probably about 2 hours from now. A beautiful debate, beautiful guests. You guys are gonna like this one, man. You guys stay tuned, man. This is TMT. Stay safe. Love you guys. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Tonight, the live is gonna be live. Mark my word. I'm out of here, y'all.